Welcome back to another episode of Half-Life. Today
Xavier and I are gonna do this thing together, and Xavier just has a British accent this time.
It's not British, it's a cold, okay? And it's not an accent either. But yes, he's right.
Prove that you're really who you say you are. How do we know that you're really Xavier?
Deadpool is good, but the media makes it bad. Spider-Man is a cool superhero. Watch me make cosplays on my channel. Bomb Squad. Turkey sandwiches.
But what were those turkey sandwiches made of?
Turkey and bread.
Okay, I believe you.
See? Told you. Nothing to hide. Alright, I don't know where the stream is. I don't know if you sent me a link, but I'm gonna head over to
You're such a baby. You could like look up my YouTube channel.
It's too much fucking work.
Yeah, this is why. I mean, you're Xavier, so you're obviously a big cheese. So like, if you didn't want to work, you didn't have to work. Hello, Jacques552, The Comic Book Geek, Golden Catman, and Corey. Welcome back, everyone. Nice to have you. Tonight we are going to be continuing Alien Isolation, which I was, of course, very good at. And if you say that I was not good at it, you can get out right now.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Just get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. We don't want you here, bro. Get the fuck out.
So, anyway.
What are you still doing? What are you still doing? The door's right there. Get the fuck out. We don't want you here, bro.
Whoa.
Not wanted.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
I have no idea because I missed the last stream. The last stream was bizarre just because David was kept cutting out, and so we had to keep restarting the stream over and over.
Yeah, because I
It's completely fine if you missed it.
Yeah. And then after that, I just failed at video gaming because this is not, surprisingly or not, depending on how much you know about me, I'm not a big horror games person. I like horror movies. I'm just not a horror games person.
Okay. Like, what makes you not like horror games?
I don't know, I've just never really played them that much, and when I've played them, not necessarily my thing. Yeah, it's hard to describe. Not necessarily my formula, my approach. I don't know. I guess I like a lot of more like what's the word for it? I like more I'm sorry, I'm trying to game right now and do this.
Okay.
I like a lot of more slower burn. I mean, horror games are slower burn, but I like slow burn as in
passive games.
Like strategy games and more that sort of thing. I like RPGs. I've never really been a horror games person. Part of it is probably a lack of exposure. I mean, Xavier last time was talking Xavier used his Spider-Man reaction video as an excuse to talk about Resident Evil, and I'm like, I don't know. It's not my style of gaming. And I remember...
It's also interesting you say that because like literally everyone
Let me in.
who
I need
know
to
who
contact
likes
my
horror
ship.
movies also love horror games.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what it is, like, oh yeah, it's fun. It's like horror movie, then I can watch it instead. So it's interesting to see that you feel a bit
There's
differently
gotta be
about
another
that.
way inside.
Mm-hmm.
His like that android's face always freaks me out.
Oh yeah. So Golden Catman asked me to tell a perfect game for me. I'm gonna say a perfect game for me. One of the perfect games recently would be Portal 2. I just think of it as a game that it does precisely what it intended to do, and it just executes it perfectly. But that's more from like a critical point of view. From like a more like perfect for me sort of game, I would say stuff that I really liked are like, if you remember, like Star Wars Empire of War, like strategy games. I've been playing a lot of Supreme Commander lately, so that sort of thing is really good. I really like that as well. I'm trying to remember, what button do I use to turn on the... Oh, there you go. Y. To turn on the light. Supreme Commander I really like. Roller Coaster Tycoon.
It's me, Hughes. Don't
Oh
you
yeah.
recognize me?
That's another one that's perfect. Is Roller Coaster Tycoon.
We've got to
That
reestablish
is...
I
long-range
really wanted to get
communications.
into it.
It's awesome. It is amazing.
Isn't the one like you can build roller coasters?
Yeah, it is.
With maybe the same. Okay. There was it wasn't a similar one, but there was a game that was. It was similar in that it was like it had a similar mechanic of 2.5D. But the difference is
You're talking a little bit quiet. I just say, could you be a little bit louder?
Oh, I'm quiet.
Yeah,
Maybe
I might
it's
have to turn you up on my end as well.
Yeah.
But also, Roller Coaster Tycoon is genius. It was developed by like one guy, and it's like basically a perfect game. It's like really well optimized together. It's just a lot of fun. But I like the sort of like, I like the construction games where you can sort of create something and make something. Those are a lot of fun. I'm not as interested in like games where you shoot people. I'm more interested in like games where you make something.
So games that like challenge or encourage creativity.
Yeah, kind of. I guess you could say that.
How do you feel about Minecraft then?
Oh, I loved Minecraft when I was younger. I haven't played it in like a long time.
Yeah, I was the same. I used to play it a lot in high school. I got back into it last year because that's when like the hype around the game started to, rise and everybody started playing it. So I'm like, yeah, might as well give it another try. And it was fun, but I found myself quickly like dropping out of.
I think the fun thing about Minecraft is if you want to, it's a really fun social game.
Yeah.
So
It's
if
not fun when
you
play by yourself. It's
So-
fun when you play with friends.
yeah, if you play it with friends, it is a lot of fun. I had so much fun playing it with my cousins when I was younger, and like just building a world together. That is a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think if I've ever played it with like any of my friends. I mean, it's like building worlds together because I do remember myself playing like on servers with a bunch of my friends from either high school or university. But I don't know if I've ever like been in a private server where we just built, did fuck all really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have now that I think about it. I really want to.
You should.
We could,
It's
like,
it's fun.
Just you, me, Xavier, whoever else. remember playing Minecraft mobile more than the console version. Yeah, dude, I started Minecraft on mobile because I didn't. Okay, I didn't have it on PC because I couldn't afford it, and so I started off with Minecraft Lite, Pocket Edition Lite. That's what it was called back then, which was basically like a very basic, just stripped down version of the normal Pocket Edition. Um, I remember having so much fun with that. I showed it to my cousin, and he loved that a lot. He dropped out of it really quickly though. But from there, I got the Xbox version, and then I got the PC version. Probably not in that order, but yeah, ever since then I would play it nonstop. It was great. It's better if you play it with shader packs. Like
I bought it on PC. I bought it on PC, which is the master version of it, and of course I did that. I bought it before. I remember my brother told me about it, and I bought it before it was actually a full release. I bought it in like 0.7 maybe.
Also like the beta of it.
Yeah, I bought the beta. I played the beta, and then like maybe like 2 or 3 months after I bought it, it was like the full version, and I felt so special because I was one of the people who had played it before it was the full release.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because none of my friends have actually done that. They've all bought it like when it's fully released.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played it recently? Like,
have I played Minecraft recently? No. Because I bought it like before, I bought it like before you used like an email or anything to tie your account to it. So like I lost my password and there's no fucking way of recovering it because there's no...
Oh, no. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So it's gone, but I got so many hours out of that game, so I can't complain too much.
So you thinking of like buying another copy soon, or like?
Probably not.
That's fair. Okay, the reason why I ask is because I was gonna ask like, what are the changes that you've noticed between the beta and the full version? Because I've never actually played the beta or seen any like footage of it.
Oh no, there's something on the scanner.
Oh, it just showed up. Again, there it is.
It's one of the robots, I think.
FYI for everyone in chat, I'm like 30 seconds delayed, or like what I see is 30 seconds delayed because
he's watching the same he's watching the same footage that you are, but he's commenting on it, so he's like stuck between everything.
So yeah, like my reactions to things will be delayed by like 30 seconds.
But I think our audience gets that by this point.
What was that?
I think our audience gets that by this point. They're like, yeah, we understand the deal.
Yeah.
They're smart. I mean, if you're watching us, you're smart.
That's right.
Oh no, there's all these droids. So where am I going? Let's see, where am I going?
You virgins play all these virgin games while I Chad games. Oh, well, I play Chad games like the Outer Worlds, Divinity Originals, and I haven't played any of those games, actually. Outer Worlds, you've played Outer Worlds. I haven't played Divinity, Original Sin, XCOM, nor Deus Ex. But you've played Outer Worlds, haven't you, David?
I have played Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is actually pretty rad. There's a game there's a cool indie game that I've heard people mention a lot too, which is Outer Wilds, that I have not played.
Outer Wilds, is that like a time?
It's like an indie game. I don't know exactly what it is. I have XCOM and I've never played it, but I have played Deus Ex, so there's that.
I've seen everyone talk about like Deus Ex and shit, but okay, is Deus Ex a movie or is it a game?
It's a game.
Both?
It's a game.
It's a game. Okay. Holy shit! You just passed these guys. What the fuck?
Yeah. That was pretty scary. So, Adrian is okay, says, fuck pasta time, it's pizza time.
It was always pizza time, Adrian. It was always pizza time.
What is pizza time, anyways?
Are you excited about Cyberpunk? Or, like, is anyone in chat excited about Cyberpunk?
Not really. Not especially. I might buy it if it's good enough. But I'm not. Listen, I already used up my allowance for the one, like, mainstream game that I'm willing to pay for.
Which one's that?
Outer Worlds.
Oh, right, yeah. That was ages ago, though.
Yeah, but I'm cheap. I'm not willing to pay for more than I have to.
Fair enough. I'll say I blame you. I'm kind of the same. I'm more of a save up my money for something more substantial than games. But yeah, like, Cyberpunk has been delayed so many... Actually, has it been delayed so many times? Like, the only delay that I'm aware of is the recent one.
I haven't been paying attention. I couldn't tell you.
Focusing on the game, that's right. Give us some commentary on that.
Commentary on what?
Give us some commentary on the gameplay. What are you doing?
Right now, I am trying to avoid the killer robots.
Well, where are you going? What's your objective?
So I have to go over that way? I don't know exactly. I'm confused. I'm trying to... Okay, so I need to go... Okay. I'm going in the right direction. I just avoided the bad people.
Nice. I'm also hyped for Baldur's Gate 3. I've never heard of that. It sounds like a... And again, I could be wrong. Excuse me if I am, but it sounds like a Dark Souls type game.
What is?
I don't know. I'm looking up right now. Is Cyberpunk even real? Or is it just exclusively for young? No, it's real. It's real.
Cyberpunk is a dead aesthetic.
What I'm really interested in seeing about Cyberpunk is the whole customized genitalia.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that's about, but I'm really interested.
It's the trans agenda. Don't you get it? It's they're corrupting your children.
It's those SJWs, goddammit.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Goddamn political propagandas in my games. Speaking of, I just finished watching like an entire playthrough of The Last of Us 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't get when people say it's filled with SJW propaganda.
Well,
like, it's made to fulfill the political
listen,
agenda.
I really need to.
At all.
Here's listen. I'm sorry. I just need to translate for you what they mean by there being an SJW political agenda. SJW political agenda means that there are minorities in it, or like there's a gay person in it. That's what them saying an SJW agenda. That's what it means.
Yeah, I sort of get that, but like even then, it's like this isn't nearly as bad to like criticize the game for, you know.
Oh shit,
like,
Robot Man!
Offenses the game is committed than just having a gay character in it.
Robot Man!
For starters, the story is a bit messy. Like I found the second act to be really, really painfully jarring because of how long it is and of how stretched out it is. Even though like a lot of the content in that could just be cut out entirely, especially because it doesn't really do the game any service.
Ah! He's following me!
I'm not gonna say what it is just for spoilers' sake, but
Ah!
yeah.
No!
Like the
No!
idea is good, but
No!
I'm not talking about the execution.
No! Robot Man!
If you are saying something,
Ah! Robot Man's trying to kill me!
what?
Robot Man is killing me!
Oh, All I heard was eat. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Hey, are you gonna do the thing that you did last time where you just put on a bunch of shirts?
No. That's way too loud. Come on, no! I'm dead now.
You gotta stack some shirts or what?
No!
What was that? You keep cutting out and I feel bad asking you to repeat yourself.
Feel bad then.
All I heard from that was bad.
Feel bad. I told you to feel bad.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Unless I'm just bad because I like just the show super. I gotta agree with you. Like, the show wasn't bad, The Witcher, but it did really confuse me at times. Have you seen that show, David?
Have I seen what?
That's just great.
I don't know if you're saying anything.
Have I seen what?
Someone on the station I can
I'm
contact.
cutting out for the past couple of minutes.
Have I seen what?
Huh?
Have I seen what?
I'm asking if you saw the show The Witcher.
No. I have
I
not.
haven't. Oh.
I know of it. I've just never been interested enough to check it out. The Witcher stuff I've heard is pretty good. Not my thing.
It's not bad. I didn't mind it. I just thought that they could have done a better job at explaining a lot of the stuff that was happening.
Yeah.
Because it was very clear that it was made for like hardcore fans of the series or like of the franchise. Because I've never played any of the Witcher games, but I know my friends who have, and they were able to like understand every single thing about it. Whereas for the most part, I was really confused as to what was happening. So that took me out of the show a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Such fair.
Such fairness, much.
Such fair. Much enough.
Much enough. Whatever David says becomes reality. So, okay. How do I activate a med kit?
I have no idea.
Okay,
I'm
X.
just watching your stream.
Fair
Trying
enough.
to, like, be interesting.
You're trying to be interesting?
Trying to also decipher what's happening.
Oh, yeah,
Because I
yeah.
have the stream muted so as to like not hear my voice, repeating in my head.
I understand. I don't like hearing my voice either. Editing is torture for this very reason.
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever think about making a YouTube channel, you, Scrubs?
I have one. I just don't upload anything on it.
I mean, like a YouTube channel where you talk about stuff.
People have told me to do that. And I've considered it, but I've never really given it much thought. There's also the fact that, like, I don't think I'm confident enough in myself to be able to, like, just, I don't know. I don't feel like I can talk about something and make it interesting, or, like, word it in a way that makes it interesting. Because a lot of what I say is just straight to the point. Whereas I feel like with people who talk about whatever it is, they have a really nice way of setting up what they want to talk about, actually talking about it, and then summarizing it. Whereas with me, I feel like it's just, I liked it, I didn't like it. And then
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, that's the thing that I learned from studying in college, because I go to one of them fancy dancy liberal arts schools, so I learned how to make mouth noises.
No. That's fair. Hey, see you later, Corey.
See you later, Corey. Welcome, socially inept Spider-Man. It's 3 in the morning, and he's not tired. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your viewership.
Wow. Yeah, thanks for hopping in, dudes.
I'm glad. I'm thankful for thanks for all of the 12 viewers. I'm glad you're all here. Thanks for coming, even though our good friend Xavier isn't here. I'm glad you're all here to join us and have fun anyways. Hopefully...
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
Let's read chat. Also, I really like tabletop RPGs, and I like the one that Cyberpunk 2077 is based on. So I'm super interested to play it, not enough to be super excited. See, that's an interesting thing. I never knew that Cyberpunk was based off of a tabletop RPG. So now I'm even more interested to see how that would play out.
You see, I mean, it makes sense. It's a logical evolution because, you know, that's where the RPG genre came from, is tabletop RPGs. They just added in more, like, FPS and more action-oriented elements into the genre mix to, you know, get more casual players like you or me into it once it was an established genre. Like, you know, early stuff like early genre entries, you know, your Fallouts, all that stuff. They were heavily based on tabletop games.
Huh. That's really interesting. I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I played the first 15 hours of The Last of Us Part 2 in one go. It's fucking amazing. I have a rule: if a game can make you cry, it's a good game. What if it makes you cry out of anger? Or it makes you cry because it's bad?
What if it makes you cry because you laugh too hard?
Because of how bad it is.
Now that's a possibility. Checkmate, liberals.
Checkmate, libtard. Haha. Beat you with facts and logic. Speaking of, I saw this video on Twitter, where like someone impersonates Ben Shapiro.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of pictures of him. It's like in a slideshow sort of thing.
That's nice.
And it was like, if facts don't care about your feelings, then you must be the facts, because you never cared about my feelings. And then his face, like the eyes on his face slowly morph into like this depressed state.
There's only one person who is more in the reactionary conservative movement. There's only one person who's funnier than Ben Shapiro to make fun of, and that person is of course Charlie Kirk.
Never heard of him.
Okay, he's like this real, like, he's a conservative asshole, and what his whole thing is that he was like a college student, and he like claims that like he like pretended that he was like discriminated against. Ah! Robot! No! Ah!
This thing is delayed, so like I hear talking about something really serious, and all of a sudden just bursts out, "Ah, robot! No!" Did you die?
I'm running away from the robot. Hopefully he loses me in the fog.
Wait, what were you saying?
So, Charlie Kirk, he founded an organization because he's one of those people who claims that like conservatives are discriminated against in, you know, free marketplace speech, ideas, marketplace, whatever. And so because of that, he founded this organization called... No! He found me! He found me! Right, robot, die! I hate you. So it's called Turning Point USA, and it's all about how it's to advocate for free speech because conservatives are being discriminated against in colleges, blah, blah, blah. You know, he's a blah, blah, blah. And then... after that, he goes down to and he just talks very loud, and he's just not very intelligent. Oh come on, these closets are just not working. I'm gonna die from this robot man. What? And the game's glitching out. The game's glitching out.
What's happening?
You'll see it in the stream in a second.
Oh wow. Okay, I see it. Jesus. Let's read chat. The Quartering loves The Last of Us 2. That is surprising because he seems like the type of person who would just hate it. Because like a lot of his content, as far as I know, revolves around just him shitting on anything that has like. And again, correct me if I'm wrong here, but just from what I've seen, it feels like his content is just shitting on anything that has like, you know, minorities in it.
I mean, he was the guy who was like, oh, there it is, you know, Michael Giacomo, the composer, he tweeted, fuck Hitler, and then this guy's like, oop, there it is. Like, apparently tweeting fuck Hitler is like a controversial opinion for this man.
Huh. Oh wait, the Quartering hates The Last of Us 2.
Makes sense.
Oh wait, no, okay. Someone was just saying that as a joke. He hates The Last of Us. Okay, okay. That makes more sense now. I was really surprised for it. I'm like, holy shit. But, turns out I was wrong.
Okay, so I think I've lost him. Scary robot man.
Funny robot. I really like the animations for those vents opening.
Yeah.
They seem really intricate.
I mean, it's basically directly based upon the, you know, the original idea from the, from the movie.
Yeah, we spoke about that a bit last
week. Last week.
Last week.
But you know, if you're here this week, you're cooler than if you were here last week.
That's right. Oh, now we've got 9 people.
Oh, well, still, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm so glad to have every single one of you on board the game. Board.
Thanks for hopping in, guys.
If you don't hop in, you're a scrub.
Hey! That was rude. Fucking cunt. Fucking dog cunt.
Fackin'.
Only epic gamers are allowed in here.
Oh, absolutely. That's you got it right there, Jacques552. You got it right.
Jay says, David, oh man, feckin'. I think the feckin' was supposed to be in response to my Australian.
Yeah, you feckin', you feckin' can't.
I really don't get it when people like when people try to like imitate the Australian accent in text. They use they either okay if they want to say fuck in that like accent in text, they would either write it FECK or like yeah it's always with an E, and I don't get that because when we say it, it's always with an A, or like the stereotypical accent always sounds like it's got an A in it as opposed to an E. So I never really got that. That comment has no relevance or any importance whatsoever, but I just felt like I needed to point that out.
That is what it is. So I'm focusing on the dumb mini games here right now.
Have you ever played Batman Begins on the PS2?
No.
Okay, because that game has like a mini game similar to that, where you gotta wait for a bunch of X's and zeros to align themselves, and you gotta press a button in order to like align all of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 4 rows, and you have to match them all up.
You're alive! It's Ripley!
Ripley! Taylor, it's Ripley. We were getting worried.
I made it! Where are you?
We're at
Now we're in cutscene time.
It's right by medical.
Okay. okay. Samuels, listen to me.
By the way,
It's not
Nathan, you
safe
make
here.
better content than
Seegson's got this
That's why
place
I'm
locked
here.
tight.
Also, I
Their
think
goddamn
Spider-Man's
androids are
boring.
killing people.
Aw, thank you. Also, don't let Xavier hear you say that.
Seegson's
He
got a
will
different idea
he
about
will
the
murder
mutants.
you.
I have a
And
feeling
there's
like he's
something
watching the
else. A
stream but
creature,
not
it's
commenting
big
on
and
it.
it's lethal.
Ripley, slow down.
Well, Xavier has some family stuff he needs to take care of, so that's why he's not here.
Some kind of alien organism. It's extremely dangerous.
So he's
I don't
probably-
need to make-
Taylor is hurt. She
He's
was
probably
hit by
busy.
debris during the crossing.
Probably.
How bad?
I can't move her. I need medical supplies. We need to treat and pack the...
Yeah, the voice acting sounds off. It might be the stream as well, so that's probably part of it. Also, I turned down the graphics to minimum. So, you know.
I'll come to you.
We manage with what we have. Crispy J says, penis head, come out, you coward. True.
Unauthorized communication. Please wait to be attended by a member of Seegson's personnel. We will be with you momentarily.
Shit.
Can you read out my last comment? What was that? The game that I don't like, I'll make it cry because it means nothing. Affecting me emotionally, Last of Us Part 2 is hitting me emotionally. That's fair. I thought The Last of Us 2 could have done better with like a lot of stuff. But I see where you're coming from. It's not that bad of a game, but I feel like Naughty Dog has certainly made better games before.
Yeah, the one about The Last of Us and making you cry and all that? That's reasonable, that's fair. I mean, I guess... I don't know. I played a little bit of Last of Us 1, and I have not played any of Last of Us 2. I don't know. I'm gonna say this, because Xavier isn't here today, so he will not jump down my throat for saying this. But I have one specific philosophical complaint with, like, you know, sort of like Naughty Dog's, like, entire philosophy of making games, which is, I don't think games should try and be movies. And
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that the whole current sort of cinematic games thing that there is an extension of the, you know, the AAA. It's the only selling point that AAA publishers have every time they tell us that there's the new thing that we need to do, which is better graphics. Cinematic games are fine as a style, but it's just not. I just don't find it interesting. I respect it, and I think that it's a good style to go for, but like within certain extents, to a certain point. Beyond that, it's just window dressing to get us to buy.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But I still hold my opinions on the whole thing, where it's like, if you want to make a cinematic game, balance out the gameplay and the story.
Well, I think that I just think
cinematic and what you want to leave as just
like with cinematic games, I'm just not a big fan of the attitude of. It just feels like to me that these people who are making these games just have a big inferiority complex to movies, and they just want to try and, like David Cage, that sort of thing, where they just want to make movies out of games, and that's fine, but it just doesn't feel like my kind of philosophy.
That's fair.
I can watch a movie if I want to. I could watch a movie if I wanted to. Why would I want to watch a movie where I have to press buttons every now and then to do the thing?
Yeah, I get you. I'm personally more of a fan of. Okay, well, to add on to that, or like to contribute to that. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Actually, never mind.
Okay. Well, if you ever find it again, let me know.
I'll let you know. Heavy Rain is hilarious, dude. Heavy Rain is like the funniest fucking thing ever.
I think I remember somebody saying about
say that having seen just the voice acting and a lot of the animations and just a lot of just the acting overall.
I mean,
Like they overdo it so much. It's
we needed a so bad it's good game.
yeah, literally. Sean, Jason. Yeah.
Jason.
It's like it's saying Jason, all caps. Just fine.
I feel like a lot of the time it's the case that I would just rather watch a movie than play one of these 8-hour games. And it's like, I don't know.
So, okay, what would you define as cinematic games then?
I'm saying
games with stories or with narratives.
Well, what I'm talking, I mean, definitely that's part of it, but it's more like more linear narratives. So like not like RPGs, like more like what?
Like Uncharted type stuff,
Yeah,
where you're gonna get from point A to point B.
kind of.
See what happens in the story.
Kind of. Those sort of games that are
I don't know
more.
if you're saying anything. I feel like you cut out.
Well, I'm also trying to formulate my thoughts and opinions here because I am the thought.
I am the thought. Is Death Stranding an example of that?
It kind of is, and it kind of isn't. It kind of is in that it's another example of that sort of very high graphics sort of game, but it also diverts from that in an interesting way because it does its whole delivery package thing, and like that whole sort of delivery boy thing is it kind of has that sort of cinematic aspect to it, but it also involves gameplay in a way that it sort of it subverts it in its own interesting way with that sort of stuff. I don't know. I guess I'm not a fan of those sort of narrative games, you know, like Your Life is Strange's and those sort of games. I've never really been one for those sort of games. And if you're going to tell a story through a video game, at least take advantage of the medium of a video game to tell it like an RPG, which is the way that, in a way that, you know, tell it in a way that a movie can't. Otherwise, if it's just a perfectly linear story, then like, even if there's like one or two different endings, then it doesn't really feel like you use the medium right.
So, as long as like the gameplay contributes to what the narrative would want you to do, basically.
As long as the storytelling as long as this storytelling incorporates the narrative.
Okay.
Or maybe a better way of that, as long as the storytelling incorporates the gameplay and uses the fact that you are an active agent in the game.
So instead of just cutting to a cutscene.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I feel like we're taking a step in the right direction by having the cutscenes be in engine as opposed to cutting to like an MP4 of it. I feel like personally, just the natural next step progression would be to have everything be interactive in some way or another. Whether that be like quick time events. Like, okay, here's the thing about quick time events: they're not inherently bad, but they can be abused, and it's very easy to lose sight of like, their purpose. and what they're used for.
Mr. Video
I feel
Game,
like there's always
Mr.
something-
Video Game Designer Man talking about video game designer facts here.
Right. Well, it's just my opinion on this whole thing, but I feel like with quick time events, if you can deliver a spectacle moment, but you can also do it in a way that engages the player, then I feel like that's more than enough.
Oh no, it's Robot Man! Robot Man's
Because there's
here!
something that you would want to do in a game that you can't otherwise do by just having hard-coded mechanics.
So,
I feel like quick time events are useful there.
so
But again, they can be very easy to abuse. Like, look at Spider-Man 3, the video game, for example. These things pop up out of nowhere in places where they shouldn't even be there, just to try and keep the player engaged in whatever's happening. Like, that sucks. It doesn't work because it doesn't feel natural. Like, there isn't a big spectacle to deliver. Or if there is, like, it's just not executed well. Spider-Man PS4, I feel, pulls it off pretty well. They could do it better, certainly, but I feel like it's a pretty good example of how to do it. Uncharted 4 actually does it pretty well as well. The final battle with Wraith, where you have to like button mash either square or triangle or whatever. That's
it's
a quick time event right there, and that engages you in whatever's happening. But it's also used to deliver like specific moments that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do through gameplay. I lost my point to all of this, but yeah, quick time events are inherently bad.
yeah, exactly. That's what you're saying. They are inherently bad.
They're not. Shut the fuck up.
I know, I'm just being sarcastic, you fool.
I'm just being Australian. Don't take it personally.
Of course I take being Australian personal. Nobody should be forced to suffer like that.
Resident Evil 4 is a good example of QTE. I've never actually played Resident Evil 4. Xavier has tried to get me to the franchise, and I have been meaning to, but I've just never actually had the time to like buy myself a copy of the first one, play through it, and then progress through the series that way. But
I
do
tried
intend
to.
on doing that. That's-
Okay, I like tried to play the first one, but like not like the remake of the first one, the first one within ones. And I couldn't deal with like the weird overhead sort of what's the word?
Static camera angle.
Yeah, the static camera angles. I could not deal with that.
I can understand that. It's a very weird thing to get used to, especially in the current gaming sort of medium, or like the current gaming norm, where the camera is just you can move it anywhere. But I feel like with these types of games, that sort of camera angle is very effective in keeping tension and in keeping the player engaged. Because with a static camera angle like that, you have to look at literally everything, and you gotta scan the environment as fast as you can. Otherwise, there's a chance that something might pop out at you and kill you. But again, I've never played these games or seen anything about them, so I can't give you like an accurate.
Also,
sort of opinion.
one time Xavier also did I watched Josh and one time I was hanging with Josh and Xavier, and they were playing when they were playing the RA2 remake together, and I was like, I got to see that, and I just modern horror games and the sort of philosophy of them and it's just not for me, that sort of thing. I'm not a big fan of the that sort of the gameplay loop, I guess you could say, which is of course hilariously ironic given that I'm playing one like literally right now.
Adrian, as the face says, that was a I don't know how well it translated. Here's another thing I wanted to bring up with you. Sometimes I go back and watch these live streams just to see, like, I don't know, just out of curiosity to see how like it turns out.
Mm-hmm.
And I always notice that my voice is incredibly low, and it sounds like it almost feels like I'm standing all the way at the other side of the room, and my mic is on the other side of the room, and I'm just like trying to talk into that. I don't know what's going on there, but it's like I wanted to bring it up with you, but I always forget.
I'm gonna blame it on Discord.
Discord?
And I just spilled water all over myself.
I mean, Xavier's voice sounds fine in these scenes.
Also, Golden Catman says your audio is fine. So shut up. He knows better than you. Or she, I don't know. Or they, I don't know.
Yeah, but, like, he said that before Adrian sent his message of birth, and then my rant started after he sent
Listen.
it. So I don't know if he was responding to
He knew what you were about to say.
He predicted what I was about to do.
Exactly. He's a psychic.
Even though I didn't fucking know what I was going to talk about. Here's the thing that I found really interesting recently. The less I give a fuck about anything, the more things work out for me. Like, the less often I try to, like, plan things ahead and, like, think of things.
Yeah?
The more, like, it works out for me. But, like, if I want to think about what I want to say, just, like, a topic in my head, it never, like, actually works out. I don't know. It's weird. Humans are weird. I'm just noticing that.
You're just noticing that now? Like, look at me. You think this is normal?
Well, what is normal?
What are words? What is anything? Yes, the Golden Catman, you are a psychic. Whether you like it or not. Oh, look! Look where we are! Do you remember this?
I've only seen, was it in the fourth Alien movie?
No! No! We're back to an earlier area in the gameplay loop.
Oh, yeah!
It's where I died 6 times!
It's when you put on 6 extra shirts.
Mm-hmm. Just in memory of what I had to go through, I'm gonna put on a shirt for you guys just for fun. Okay? Be right back.
That's amazing. If you guys weren't there last week, he stacked like 6 shirts on himself every time he lost. And it got to the point where like he found it really hard to breathe and he was sweating. And so Xavier and I were just like, you know what, man? If you win, or if you get to like where you need to go, you can take a shirt off. Just because we felt bad for him. Because he was literally fucking dying.
I'm wearing a really big shirt because in the past, when I put on extra shirts, they were like really small because they were the same size, just constricting over and over again. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that again.
As long as you learn from your mistakes, you'll be fine. Everything is fine.
This is fine. This is normal.
Live and learn. Live and learn.
This is fine. We are fine. It's John Alien time. That's exactly right, Jacques. John Alien. That's Sigourney Weaver's character, right? John Alien.
John Predator.
Okay, so like Xavier has this thing. I don't know if you know, William, where like if a character like doesn't have like a last name, like a first name or whatever, he'll just call it by his last name and he'll just call him John. So like they.
So he would turn its first name into the last name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So it'll be like John Doom Guy, or the main character of the Matrix, John Matrix. It's like that sort of stuff.
Okay. I never really noticed that. That's interesting.
Yeah, he does that. It's a little inside joke of his, and I spoiled it for you because I'm that petty.
Spoil it for like all the 6 viewers watching right now.
Yes. I was gonna correct you, but then I realized that you have the correct amount of viewers, correct amount of things.
To all you 7 people watching now. To all you 7 people watching now, keep that a secret. Don't tell anyone. We're trusting you. Oh, it's 6 people now again. Fuck.
Oh look!
It just keeps fluctuating.
Yeah, because people like
One of
come
the
and go.
kind of names are John Doe. Oh wow. Go figure. I like this the smoke effect that's happening in the show.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually making progress. You see, this is what happens when Xavier stops distracting me and stops bullying me for not being good at video games. Looking at you, Spider-Man stream, I still have trauma from that one time that, remember Pizza Time? Still have trauma from that. That was terrifying.
Are you talking about the one that you and Xavier went? Is that the one that you're talking about? You're not answering. I'm getting really fucking nervous for you.
I'm intentionally not answering just to fuck with you right now.
Fuck you.
And if that's really what you want me to do...
No, I'm not saying I want to fuck you. I'm just saying fuck you.
Like, so you want somebody else to do that, then?
Yeah, whatever. Just fuck you.
I mean...
It's not me, I'm fine with it.
What?
Nothing. I feel like that's going to get taken out of context.
This is very confusing.
Is that a robot or is that a person? Hard to tell.
It's a person. These are our allies. You see, these were the 2 people who were crossing to the space station with us, but we got, like, interrupted, and I had this, like, adventure, and then she just got, like, injured. And her face is going like this. She's going, like,
My face is injured. Please come to my assistance immediately. Every time Spider-Man is mentioned, David has PTSD. Don't mention the S word.
if you do, I'll beat you up.
He'll beat you up so hard, you'll get PTSD from that.
Oh no.
There's little time to
Oh,
Toast.
shit! Jess is in the chat.
Hey,
Looks
welcome.
like she stubbed her toe. She does, doesn't she? Just on the floor.
stay with me, Taylor.
Welcome to our evening of shitty $6 wine and Alien.
Man,
What?
that animation between the two looks really fucking awkward.
It does.
Especially when, like, the hand clips through her belly.
Mm-hmm. She did. She stubbed her toe, and she's like, and like,
And it's like, oh no.
this is like what. This is how people flirt. Like that's how those two are flirting. Like he's like holding his hands over her, and that's that's a thing that they do to flirt. I didn't know that. Like, I mean, you're obviously Australian, so you couldn't have been aware of this 100%. But that's how Americans flirt. They like put their hands over each other in like an awkward
They
thing.
stub their toe, they get on the floor in pain,
Yeah,
and then they let the other person put their hand on it.
I need a doctor.
exactly.
That's interesting.
It's a weird, like, very specific, like, American thing. If you're not born here, then you don't understand
My
it.
kind of Friday night.
What?
I prefer crackers, just personally, but I can see where you're coming from.
What? I'm sorry? Crackers? What? I'm very confused.
Wine and crackers.
Yeah.
Don't you guys do that?
Yeah.
Don't you guys have crackers with your wine?
Well, I was just saying, like last week, last week was vodka evening. Tonight is really shitty wine. Because I decided to mix it up.
Forget the door. The marshals.
We always have a little bit more fun with this stuff, don't we?
Quarantine has fucked up our minds. Tell me about it.
Honestly.
Wait, it's Friday? My god, I truly did lose track of time.
Yeah.
Dude, it's Saturday for me, and I get really confused every time one of you guys says it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, wait a second, what? Because I keep forgetting that, like, we're in the future, basically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the stuff that I bought earlier today still isn't as bad as, like, the wine that I bought that my friend and I bought in Cadiz. Remember that story that I told you when we were playing Half-Life? That was even worse. That was like late into that evening, my friend bought this bottle of wine for us to share, and we also got these bocadillos, which are basically like little sub sandwiches, and like we were gonna have sub sandwiches, but this is like the worst alcohol you've ever had in your life. It honestly tasted like vinegar. It was disgusting. It was like and we were like we had like these little bottles with us, so we were like we bought it from like this little store, so they like gave us like little bottles, so we drank it like shots, and it was just it was revolting.
I remember my uni had this thing where a couple of the students organized this like little party in my university, and they had like those like little different types of wine, like red wine and white wine, like those little plastic cups. I go to take a sip and I immediately wanted to spit it out. It was fucking disgusting. Note to self, kids: if something is cheap but sounds appealing, don't get it because you will regret it.
Note to self, kids: if it sounds like it's too good, it probably is.
I don't know. I feel like there are exceptions.
Yeah, but generally...
I can touch boost, so no, I can't relate to that, William. I keep forgetting that you Americans need to be 21 to drink. We have to be 18 to drink in Australia.
I mean, it's the same thing in Spain, but like... I only went to Spain after I'd turned 21, so I didn't get any advantage in terms of drinking from going abroad. Which is like a huge shame, but whatever.
Oh, you're 17. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so like... Yeah, but... I don't know. The alcohol laws in America are weird. Did you know that it used to depend on the state what the alcohol laws would be? And that, like, for example, in places like... It used to be that in, like, Texas, it would be 18. No, it would be 21. And then in Louisiana, Louisiana was, like, the last holdout to be, like, you know... to become 21, but they eventually gave in because the federal government threatened to withhold highway funding if they didn't raise the drinking age.
You serious? Oh
yeah.
My God, that's so bizarre.
It is.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So like it used to depend on the state, but then but then the federal government was like, "Fuck you, we don't want kids drinking," and it's pretty stupid. But then again,
you considered an adult if you're 18? Like, why is that?
Well, you used to not be. Like, you used to have to be 21 to vote, but then in the 1970s, they were making people, you know. They're making people... Yeah, they were making people go to the war. Go to war at 18, because they needed people to go to war. But then, so then they lowered the voting age to 18. They only lowered the voting age to 18 because they were drafting 18-year-olds in Vietnam. So they're like, listen, if you're going to war, you should be able to vote about whether you want to be in that war.
Wow.
Yeah, America is, like, really stupid a lot of the time. And, like, things happen because of sheer stupidity a lot of the time. I don't know how to, like, describe it in a way that, like, foreigners would understand. But that's just... We're just really dumb.
I'm just baffled.
Oh no! Alien!
Look at that smoke, holy shit.
Oh no.
But I was gonna say, I'm baffled by the fact that you guys, I don't need to bring this up because I realize that it's a bit insensitive, but I still feel like I need to bring it up anyway. But the fact that you guys can own guns at the age of 18, but can't drink until you're 21, that just baffles me.
Yeah, I honestly same. I don't understand why America is the way it is a lot of the time. But like I didn't choose it to be this way, okay?
I get that. I don't blame you. I'm not blaming you. I'm not putting any of this on you. I'm just observation. Just outsider observation. This is really, really strange for me.
Listen, I'm just gonna say the same thing that I said like 100,000 times when I was overseas, which is like, I don't get it either, man. It's dumb. We don't like it either, but like, it's just the way it is.
Australian supremacy, I'm telling you guys. If we don't normalize Australia in the next couple of years, we're all doomed. We're all fucked. You cunts better get used to saying the word cunt. Because, my god.
You can't.
Fucking cunt. You fucking cunt. Fucking dog. Fucking. I'm running out of, like, Australian slangs and or swear words.
I love how you say Australian slangs.
It's funny because I've been in Australia for such a long time now, right? Like, I haven't really been anywhere else, but... slangs.
Alien! Alien! He almost got me.
Oh, look at that alien!
His name is It's John Alien time.
John Predator! He's looking for Chris Hansen. Oh wait, no, he's running away from Chris Hansen.
It's John Alien time. Also, I restored power to the vents, so I can hide in the vents as well if I want to. It's dangerous. What?
Doesn't that mean the alien can also use them?
Yes.
Well, that's okay. That's good gameplay design right there, because there's a risk and there's a reward, and that's fucking great. I like that so much.
So how's everybody in the chat doing? Could you check on the chat for us, Scrubs?
Caden Miller just joined and said hi. Hey man, what's up?
Hey man, welcome.
Golden Catman says, apparently no one gives a shit about the rules here, but I only heard from group talks in school. Like, blank got drunk at blank party. That's fair. I mean, it's like that everywhere, really. Like, it's like that in Australia. I know so many people who started drinking underage. So yeah, like it happens everywhere, man. But as long as you do it responsibly, I guess.
Yeah, the only difference is that also happens in college in the United States, which is of course super shitty because what the result of that is just that a bunch of like people are put themselves in dangerous circumstances in order to drink. You know, like for example, like at my college, what they would do is that they would hang at off-campus houses instead of, you know, being able to, you know, with like, you know, random strangers instead of, you know, being able to drink in safer conditions, which I completely disagree with. But you know what? Whatever.
That's fair.
I mean, it just comes down.
On the Predator movies. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It just comes down to like the attitude that Americans have, which is if we can bury the problem, we don't need to address it. If the problem, if we don't see it, problem doesn't exist.
Yeah. No comment on that.
But opinion on the Predator movies? I have not seen a single one. There you go. That's my opinion.
I haven't seen one either, actually, come to think of it. Wow, there are so many movies we need to watch, like, as a party.
Yeah,
You mean
I might wanna record a couch potatoes of me watching Predator for the first time eventually. I think that would be a fun couch potatoes. Also, fun fact: I have run out of couch potatoes in quarantine, and I can't film anymore because I'm in isolation and like I can't go and say hi to Xavier yet.
Yeah, that's alright. We're patient. We can wait. As long as you guys take care of yourselves first. That's all that matters.
Oh no. There's ketchup here. Tomato ketchup. Porridge oats. Bran flakes. Coffee.
It's cool to see someone fanboy about gameplay design like that. I usually do that too, but I feel like I talk too much. Dude, you can never talk too much. That's one thing I learned, okay? If you're hyped about something, let it out. Don't keep it in. Because chances are, whatever you have to say, if you're hyped about that one thing, will be so much more interesting than you can.
Alien!
Genuine reaction about things that people love that. Okay, so advice with Scrubs: if you're hyped about something, let it be known. And also, thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, dude, ever since I started game design university, I'm starting to notice a lot of these gameplay designs and gameplay elements.
Hello,
that are very
Caden Miller.
subtly incorporated into these games that I wouldn't have noticed before. But I feel like I'm noticing them so much more right now, and I love that. I love that so much. It feels like I've entered a new plane of like existence. Like my third eye is slowly opening up. I'm starting to see things in a whole new dimension. It's a good feeling.
Oh no! He was right in front of me and he didn't see me!
Oh, I'm seeing that right now. Holy shit.
John Alien, you need to get a new prescription, man. Your contacts are way out of date.
Could you imagine being in that scenario, like, in real life? What do you think you would have done? Like, you're sitting in the corner praying to whatever god you believe in that the alien doesn't see you.
Listen, I saw...
He looks at you for like a couple of seconds, and then looks like, he did it!
I'm gonna be right back. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay, I'll entertain the stream. I'll try to. Anyway.
Yes, I believe that you can do it.
Thank you. Stream, what are your guys' favorite games ever, like of all time? I'll start. I'll go first. Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I love that game so much you don't understand. It's got a great balance of story, gameplay, player interaction, and engagement. And we were talking about this earlier about like about what do you call it? Story-driven and narrative games. And David said something about as long as the player is engaged and is interacting with everything, like that's what is important to him. And I agree with that. And Half-Life, like all the Half-Life games, do that because there isn't a single cutscene in any of those games, and everything that happens, you're controlling the player, like in any scenario, in any situation. Valve was way ahead of their time with that game, and I love them so much. Half-Life Alyx is great as well, but we'll get into that sometime in the future, when spoilers are okay to be talked about. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I haven't played a lot of Sonic... Actually, no, I've played Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I played that when I was a kid, and I gave up on one of the levels because it was too hard for me. And I just figured I'll play something else because I didn't have the patience to like figure it out back then. And it was like also at a time where there wasn't any internet, or like where internet wasn't as accessible, so I really couldn't look up a tutorial. So basically, I just gave up on that. Spider-Man PS4, dude. Spider-Man PS4.
I'm back, nerds.
Hey man, welcome back. I went on a bit of a rant, a bit of a tangent as to why I love Half-Life 2. Or just any of the Half-Life games. And now I'm reading chat. But yeah, Spider-Man PS4, I think it's fucking great. There's a lot of things that I wish I did differently, and there's a lot of things that I would have done differently myself about it. But I feel like with what we got, it's pretty good, and I'm really excited to see where the new Spider-Man game takes us, the one with Miles Morales. Okay, before I move on to the other answers, I don't want to leave anyone out. I just want to say, I didn't expect them to make a Miles Morales standalone game before releasing the sequel to Spider-Man PS4. I thought that decision was fucking amazing, and I respect the hell out of them for that.
Okay,
Especially
so
because of how unexpected it was.
Spider-Man
Because
Miles Morales. I just have one thing to say about that, which is the story that the story about Xavier when he was making his video about it. He wrote a joke for the script that's in the video, which is the whole separate but equal joke. And then we were like, texted us to like a group chat, and it's like, is this like an okay joke to do? Because like, I feel like it could be a little bit controversial. And then we're like, I don't know, man, like maybe. And then he like texted this like, I forgot who he was, and I'm not going to name him, but like this really like sort of like one of his friends who's more of an expert on the topic, exactly. And then when he did that, and then after he did that, I saw on Twitter, before the video came out, the same joke on one of those, like, gaming satire websites. It was like, it can't be too bad, now can it?
Wow.
That was pretty funny.
Wow. I didn't know about that. That's... Huh. But yeah, like, I'm really excited for that game. Like, it looks amazing, it looks phenomenal. I'm hoping that this game will improve on so many of the aspects that I didn't like, or I thought Spider-Man PS4 could have done better. Swinging in particular. I liked it at first, and I still like it now, but I feel like they could have done so much more with it. Like, it feels too automatic for me. And I feel like if they made it a bit more manual, it would have been a lot more satisfying. But yeah, Spider-Man PS4, definitely a great one. Cool math games. Dude, I remember back when I was a kid, cool math games was my fucking jam. Remember that one game with, like, that big rectangle that you would have to, like, move around a specific, like, just, yeah, like a specific area without dropping it into the void? I forget what it was called, but that one was my favorite because, like, it was challenging, but it was also fun.
Mm-hmm.
There was also the one with Ice Boy and Lava Girl. I think that was the name of it. It was basically like a co-op game where you get two people and either one of them would control one of the characters, and you'd have to like solve puzzles together. That was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I know that was like an ironic answer, but still, like I gotta be honest with you. New games are great, and I love that they focus on gameplay mainly, and still contain a ton of flaws for people who. Yeah, I like that. And that goes back to what we were saying earlier, like balancing gameplay and narrative. If you're able to do that, then I would say your game works. Well, I don't want to say it works great because there's a lot of other factors, but I would say you're on the right path. Again, just want to clarify as well, I haven't played any of the Doom games, but I know where you're coming from, or like what you're saying, because Xavier did talk to me about that. Don't know how relevant that is, but throwing it out there. The first Black Ops was an amazing game, fantastic story, gameplay, music. Here's an interesting thing. With every single one of the Call of Duty games, I've only ever played the story to Modern Warfare, like the first one. Any other Call of Duty game would just be me playing either multiplayer or zombies with my friends, or just alone. I didn't really care too much about the story for these games.
Yeah, basically. It's kind of a...
No, is that you as well?
Yeah. It's been like years since I played a Call of Duty campaign.
Yeah, man. I remember my brother tried to play the Black Ops 2 campaign, and literally the first scene is someone being burnt alive, and I'm just like to him, "What are you doing, dude? You gotta sky yourself." And I turned it off for him, and he's like, "I want to play multiplayer now." But yeah.
But yeah.
What's your favorite game, David?
What's my favorite game?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, honestly.
You don't know? You don't have one?
Not really.
Alright, well, what's one game that you would be willing to revisit over and over again?
What are the games I revisit a lot? So the games I revisit a lot are not games that have, like, a story or anything. I just revisit games that are fun to play. I revisit Roller Coaster Tycoon a lot. I like to play a lot of strategy games over and over again. I've been playing a lot of, like, Supreme Commander. You probably don't know what that game is. But I've been playing a lot of that lately.
Have you heard of the RTS
Genre? Yeah, I play a lot of that.
Conquer?
What?
Command and Conquer. It's
No.
a real-time series, basically.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I think I might have played one of them, like, a long time ago. But it's
really?
not something I've played a lot of.
That's fair. Like, that franchise was, like, basically my introduction to the RTS genre. And the very first game that I played, and still play to this day, is Red Alert 2. Like, that game is my jam. Along with this expansion pack, Fury's Revenge. Like, those games are phenomenal, man. I can't tell you how much I love them. Their story, they're a bit campy, but I think they're fucking great.
I'm going to go to the one place not corrupted by capitalism.
Space!
Space!
That's where the dream came from. That's where the dream came from. It came from the third entry to that. It's great. Every time I see people post it, I fan out a little bit. Or, like, I fanboy a little bit, because I'm like, yes, the series is getting some recognition.
I remember there was a meme online when that was going around as the meme of what the Outer Worlds was.
Oh, yeah?
Capitalism! Space!
Spice! Scrubs, what do you think, what game do you think has a good soundtrack or music in it? Good question. There are so many games that I can think of right now. Uncharted, literally all of the Uncharted games.
One that you may not have heard of, the Supreme Commander soundtrack by Jeremy Sewell, I think. That one's pretty good, too.
I haven't heard it, but I really want to.
You should look it up. It's very sort of big and bombastic movie-type score. That's a good one. Portal games. Those are some good soundtracks.
Yeah, Portal for sure. Half-Life, the Batman Arkham series. I haven't really played much of Assassin's Creed, but I've heard a track or two that I really like from those games. So I guess a little bit of Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
The Red Alert 1 and 2, 2 and Yuri's Revenge. Those have amazing soundtracks. Spider-Man 3, the video game, surprisingly enough. Many people love to bash that game, and I can see why. But surprisingly enough, the soundtrack in that game, I'm a big fan of it. Like, there's something about it that gets me pumped up, or like that just makes me want to listen to it over and over again. That has a great soundtrack, and I recommend you guys listen to it if you haven't. Silent Hill 1 and 3 have really great soundtracks. I haven't played Silent Hill games, but I'm sure they do. A lot of horror games have really great soundtracks. Slender the Arrival has a pretty good soundtrack.
I'm dead, 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 I'm dead! I am dead.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, it took him a while to see it.
Yeah.
God, he looks so intimidating. Just like slowly like creeping around you.
Mm-hmm.
But what else? What else? do I think has a really good soundtrack?
Wonder Woman.
Life is Strange has a pretty good soundtrack. I don't know, like there were so many that I can list off. Too many, I would argue. But yeah, like those are just some of my favorite games. Sorry, some of my favorite sound. Some of the games that I love. I can't like physically get it out. You get what I mean? I love the soundtrack in those games. They're great.
Who else is great?
Sonic CD's new Jack Swing is the in the OST's godlike and always brings me a good mood. Some of them make me legit cry. Tuhu also has a great OST.
Why are you like this?
Yeah, I don't mind the soundtrack in that. I haven't played Infamous 2 in ages, so I don't know, like, I can't really remember how, you know, how a lot of the songs sound like. Or, like, I have a very vague memory of them.
You know, there's a funny thing about the, I was just thinking about this, like, you know, the way you talk about these things, these games, it's funny because, like, I have never played any of these, so, like, I have just a completely different experience of these than you do.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I am studying this for university, so it's expected for me to know a lot of these games and to have played a lot of these games. So, like, it's fine if you haven't played them. Like, it's completely understandable.
I think I'm just gonna hide in this locker for a while.
Hey, William, the composer for Daredevil actually composed the soundtracks for Daredevil, The Defenders. I don't like The Defenders, but the soundtrack was great. I haven't seen The Defenders, but I agree with you with Daredevil. Daredevil has, like, one of the best soundtracks in any show.
Mm-hmm.
I love that so much. I've recently been watching Castlevania with my really good friend, and that show has some of the best tracks I have ever heard in fucking anything. It's great. If you guys haven't seen Castlevania, it is a bit gory, so a little gore warning for you guys. But it's great. Watch it with a friend. It's great. You won't regret it. I like the Ultimate Spider-Man video game soundtrack. Dude, how could I forget about that? That has an amazing track. Well, there are some tracks that I don't like, but I love the ones that play when you're just free roaming around. Oh, dude. I'm seeing the alien in front of your locker. Oh, he just went away. So where do you gotta go now, David?
What?
David?
What? Sorry,
David,
could you
are you
repeat
there?
that? No, I'm not. Obviously, I'm not. If I were here, why would I be here?
No, you just went quiet for a bit. I want to see what's up. Talk to me about the game, bro. What's happening?
Okay, so in this section of the game, I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. Because, like, I need to go to all these different rooms that are, like, on his rounds of this doctor guy to, like, investigate to see if there's, like, an ID there or something.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
You know what game you should play?
What?
It's a game that Xavier recommended me. There's this game called Soma. S-O-M-A.
Yeah, I have it.
You have it? Have you played it?
I played a little bit of it.
Dude, you gotta finish the game. You should play it on stream one day, because I played that game, finished it in 2 days. That's how addicted I was to it.
Yeah?
It's got a bit of its rough patches, but the experience overall was fucking phenomenal. I can't describe it. It was great.
Why can't you describe it, though?
What was that?
Why can't you describe it?
Because it's that good. Like, I can't find the words to describe it.
How good is it?
Castlevania games OST is pretty good. I haven't played any of the Castlevania games. Although I really want to. Like, after okay, I've seen 2 seasons of the anime. But I really do want to try and, like, get the games and see if I could play them. As I understand it, a lot of the games were on the N64. I don't know if they remastered them, but yeah, if they're just on the N64, it'd be pretty hard for me to get and play an experience. I could always look up a tutorial, or not a tutorial, like a walkthrough, but I don't know if that'd be the same. I also like the theme songs for the GDA games. Dude, the GDA games have, like...
GDA games are pretty solid.
Soundtrack. I like the one for San Andreas and GDA... What is it? GDA 4. Those have, like, a great, soundtrack. Speaking of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and this is a bit controversial, but in my opinion, San Andreas is still the best Grand Theft Auto game. Don't even at me. Like, that shit is...
So what's the worst one?
What's the worst one?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say. Like, they're all pretty good, right? Like, I don't think there is a single bad GDA game. Huh. I don't know. Like, personally, I would say 5. And not because it's a bad game or anything, but because I just didn't have a really fun time playing it.
Mm-hmm.
I only played it, like, once, and I didn't have fun playing it. The experience didn't... Like, I didn't have a good experience playing it. I should revisit it someday.
Why not?
Talk to me, David. What's happening?
Talk to me, David. What's happening?
What's happening?
What's
What's
happening?
happening, dog?
What's happening? What is the happening? Would be the happening?
A number 6 with extra dip.
Number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip.
Number 45s. One with cheese. And a large soda.
Why can't I have a large soda too? I want a large
I would
soda.
also like a large soda, but I'm on the keto diet.
Why are you on the keto diet?
Because quarantine has made me gain a bit of weight, and I've been hitting the gym recently to, like, try to get rid of that, go back to, like, the way I was before. The thing is, hitting the gym isn't enough. You gotta, like, regulate your diet, and so I figured since the keto diet has worked for me before, I'd go back to that.
Regulating your diet? What is this nonsense? What are you talking about?
I know it's a strange concept to you.
It sounds like a pretty communist idea to me, you know?
I love how you immediately jump to communism.
Listen.
Americans don't like something? Fucking communists.
Exactly. I'm glad
I feel like that's a stereotype right now.
I'm glad you're catching up, because everything we don't like is communist.
I'm a pretty smart fella.
No, you're not. Oh wait, you are.
Oh wait, shit, he's still on the call. Yeah, you are.
Exactly. That's how we operate.
Okay, David.
What?
How excited are you for the new consoles? Like PS5 and Xbox?
Not whatsoever. In no respect whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah. I could give
cut out there. All I heard was I could give.
Hello?
Hello?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Is that here, David?
Ah! I'm dead. Okay, so now that I'm dead, I could tell you that I couldn't give any shits about the consoles, really, realistically. It's just like, who cares?
Yeah, that's fair.
It's more like, why should I care?
Why do you care? Who says I care? You care. Man, I'm thinking about it now, and it's been a while since I hang out with like our group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
We should really get them together to like, I don't know, sit them through a movie or something.
We should all have a stream together sometime.
Dude, yeah, we should definitely do that as well. We should start streaming or like playing party games. Like, everyone should make their own channel, and they should each stream like their perspective on what's happening. And we should play something like Uno or like, I don't know.
That'd be fun. I would be down for that. But
Yeah.
in the
So,
meantime,
I have experience with the gang.
but what is life, anyways?
What was that?
What is life?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
No, I didn't ask what is love. I asked what is life.
Oh! Life is whatever you make it to be, man.
What does that even mean?
You get to define it. And you set its purpose.
What does that mean? Tell me, what does that mean?
That means if everybody in the world love each other, the world would be a better place to live.
You're probably not wrong.
Hey, Bombastic AR just joined. What up?
Hey, welcome, Bombastic. Welcome to the
Glad
stream.
to have you on the stream, my guy.
Today we are playing. Today I am very poorly playing Alien Isolation, but I think you guessed that.
Hey, welcome back. I keep forgetting. Sorry, like not forgetting. I don't know how to say your name, and I don't want to say it in case I butcher it. But how do you say Jacques?
Jacques. It's French.
I don't want to like butcher that.
It's Jacques. You know, like
Jacques.
you.
Okay, Jacques.
I am Jacques.
Jacques or like
Listen,
Jacques is,
you
like,
learned French.
weird.
You studied French. You should know this.
Dude, it's been a while since I've like spoken any bit of French.
But
okay?
like,
I mean, je parle français and
it's
all,
a
but
pretty common name. It's like saying, hi, I speak English. I don't know how to pronounce Steve.
I mean, some people
This
actually
fucking
don't.
guy.
So.
I know. I'm just giving you shit because.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not even his real name. Oh, okay. I feel a lot better about that.
Jaques? You feel better about it because it's not his real name? You. Why?
Shut the fuck up.
Jaques?
Jacques. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds you of the that substitute teacher skit. You remember that?
Is that
The
the?
substitute teacher just comes into class one day and starts like pronouncing everybody's names wrong, and gets mad whenever like they try to correct him. This
No.
is that right now. Jacques. You mean Jacques? The fuck did I just say?
No, actually.
I
don't-
The slip of a string incident in electronic sounds and
Damn
sounds. Yeah,
you,
dude,
Cole,
I'm the
you
same.
knew that
Yeah,
thing was here.
the Key
No,
and
that's
Peele
not
one.
fair. I thought it might be there. There's a difference. Now the passcode.
That was a great one, man.
1702, okay?
My teacher
Now
showed it
let's
to me in
get
year
down to the
8 or in
dispensary.
8th grade, as you Americans say it.
Promise is a promise.
And I laughed my fucking ass
I'm
off.
going to step into the other room.
It was
to punch
great.
the code in and pry
Like, that was the
the
best thing
elevator.
I'd seen
Then we
back
can
then.
use the key card to take the elevator down.
It's the Key and Peele one. Hey, did you realize that the substitute teacher directed us?
I know, right? Okay, I haven't seen any horror movie before us, right? Or like any real horror movie. Like I've seen movies like Joel and
There.
Alien 4.
Collect my things and we can leave.
But like, I just saw those because they were on TV. Like I never was really into them. I never like actually went and saw them. Like saw any like actual modern horror movie. But the only reason why I saw that is because my friends really invited me to see it last year, and I was a bit hesitant. But I'm like, you know what? May as well see it just for the experience, or like just for the sake of hanging out. So when I went to look it up, I was really surprised that the guy who directed that, like the skit, directed the movie. And when I went to see it, I was just blown away. Like, it was a great fucking movie.
Not only that, the guy who starred in it.
Did he star in it? Really?
Yeah, no, the guy who starred in the sketch.
Oh, what was he in the movie?
He was the director.
Wait,
Jordan
are you saying
Peele.
The director was in the movie, or the guy who starred in the sketch was in the movie?
Peele, Jordan Peele.
Oh, right. Yeah. I was blown away, man. Like, for my first actual horror movie experience, that was great.
Honestly,
Us, Invisible Man earlier this year,
was here.
and
Us is some pretty good shit, I'm gonna be honest.
1702.
What was that?
Okay. Now let's get down to the dispensary.
Some people are doing Pizza Time Bomb Squad stuff in the in the chat, so I just thought you should be aware of that.
Then we can use the key
Oh,
card
okay.
to take the elevator down.
keep it up, guys. Doing great.
You did funny.
Started
Congratulations.
off with that.
What?
I'm saying I feel like I pissed you off with that, encouraging them to post Pizza Time and Bomb Squad jokes.
I have no comment.
There. I'll collect my things and we can leave.
Were you related to the man who did that sketch? Were you related to the man who made that sketch?
You keep cutting out, and all I'm hearing is East who made that sketch.
You were related to the man who made that sketch. The
What sketch did he make?
Crab Rave.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite fucking comedy sketch. I don't know about you, but I just put that on every time I'm in a bad mood. And that just cracks me up every time.
Crab Rave is pretty funny, to be fair.
You know, I'm really, like, starting to notice that there's a trend going on, where every time there's, like, a pretty good song happening, or, like, a pretty good song comes out, everyone just uses it for a fucking meme. You had Crab Rave.
That is
Now
a
you have
minute.
the fucking Astronomia, the Coffin Dance song. Like, what's up with that?
I mean, I agree. There's so many good songs that are turned into memes, like Rebecca Black's Friday.
Fuck you, asshole.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Cutscenes in video games aren't made to sell games. They're there because the writers are telling a story, and the players are too fucking stupid to play the game the right way. So we need cinematics. I sort of agree with you there. I don't know about the whole, players not being able to do something the right way. And I feel like a good sort of example of that would be the Half-Life games. Like, those don't have any cutscenes at all, and the player's in control of everything all the time. And, like, people still complete that. So I don't know how accurate that is. But I agree with you with the whole notion that cutscenes are there to tell the story, or like to serve a purpose. But as we were talking about before, I feel like it'd be a lot more effective and a lot more interesting if those cutscenes were instead substituted by
If you integrated them into the
the
gameplay.
player doing whatever it is that the cutscene hopes to accomplish. Of course, there would be like certain exceptions. Like if a character is conveying emotions of sadness, there's no way for you to do that in gameplay. Like they're not gonna pull up a button saying press F to be sad. I mean, unless it's a fucking joke of a game. I guess I could see that, but like there are exceptions to everything, and I just feel like it depends on how you execute it.
Unless Call of Duty.
Unless it's Call of Duty, yeah. In which case, just fucking stop.
Don't do that. Don't play that
Don't do
shit.
that.
Why would you even want to play a Call of Duty game even more? That's my question.
Press F to pay respects is an example. Yeah, it is. But, like I said, there are exceptions. Like you're not expected to pull that off every time. Right? Like you do that, but you do it under very specific circumstances and in very in a very specific context. But no, you do have a point. Like that is an example of like how you would go about it. But again, it depends on what you're doing and it depends on the context.
What are you doing anyways?
Caden Miller wants you to insert a bomb squad joke.
Samuels.
Thank you. That's very funny. Thank you for joining us.
No, he wants you.
He wants me to do.
A bomb squad. I'm trying to get you to say a bomb squad joke.
Oh,
We don't understand each other no more. I don't even know you.
I mean, I was gonna joke about how I'm in the bomb squad, but like, what is the bomb squad anyway? It's like,
I'm the bomb squad.
listen, like,
Josh Eden is the bomb squad.
metaphysically. No. Like, metaphysically, what is the bomb squad? Yeah, like, no, I'm saying, let's think about this philosophically. What is the bomb squad philosophically? Is it like, when bombs exist, do we go to them for safety? Are we avoiding true responsibility by thinking about them instead of us?
It's a fucking philosophical argument.
We need to...
Just go with the joke.
This
Go with the joke.
existentialism and Bomb Squad, and the Bomb Squad joke, a paper by David no last name.
What was the first name that Xavier would give to people without a last name? Stephen?
John.
What was that?
John.
John, yeah. John David.
John David, that's a good one. That's gonna be my stage name when I become a stripper in 20 years, because I can't afford a salary, can't afford to make money off of...
becoming a porn star.
Exactly. So that's gonna be my porn star name.
Should big game dev companies make new traditional 2D 16-bit and not leave it to indie developers?
If they want to. If they have a project where they think it would benefit from using benefit from 16-bit, then yeah, do it. But I don't think that I don't think that they should just replace one style of game making with another. Like the whole point that I was making a little bit ago about the cinematic games is that's the style in AAA games right now. And I'm like, can't we have more than just one style? So I'm like, sure, why not? Let's have more than one style, but it doesn't have to be that one style.
I also want to say, like, now that I'm thinking about it, these types of games will always inherently be indie by today's standards, simply because it doesn't take as many people or as much manpower to develop them as it does with, like, your Last of Us 2s, or like your Uncharted's, or your Spider-Man PS4s, or whatever else, right? Like, it's going to take a lot less amount of people to develop those games, and so by the definition of indie, which is like, let's look it up. How many people do you need in a team to be considered an indie? Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's like around 20 to 30. You can hear my typing. I'm googling it now.
Oh no, this is a pretty lo-fi stream then.
This is pretty low-fi stream. Straight here.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
That too. That's a very good point you're making right there.
Thanks, man.
This is why we pay you the big bucks.
You don't pay me anything.
Shut up.
But yeah, like the point is, it doesn't take as much manpower as those other like AAA big budget games.
Hey, did you read that bit in
I mean, it could, like, you could hire so many people on it. It would make the project go faster, but you wouldn't need to. And so, like, if you're a big company and you're making a game with that art style, right, like a 2D 16-bit game, you would just dedicate a small team to that because it really isn't, anything too special in comparison to those other big titles.
That would make sense. I could see that.
Said,
Thank you. That's very articulate. I agree 100% and very well spoken.
I just love the idea that people make gargling noises or like what the fuck else.
Also, if any of you guys have not yet watched my my new start video on my channel about my Star Trek Existential Crisis, you should go and watch that as soon as this stream is done, because that was a video that I put a lot of effort into, so I hope that you all will like it.
It's a good video, you guys should check it out.
Have you actually watched it?
I have. I gave it a like and everything.
Oh! This is why you're on the stream and Xavier isn't. You're invited to my birthday party instead of Xavier.
Did you hear that, guys? I'm invited to his birthday party.
Now you only need to know when my birthday is.
I think I know when it is.
Okay, tell me.
I'll tell you in private.
Take a guess.
Anyway.
Alright, fine, I'll tell you now. It's on the It's on the 31st of March.
How did you guess?
Anyone else catch that? You're not welcome.
I just did.
Leave! I'm not telling you again.
Yeah. It's a good guess. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Fucking alien was popping up.
Yeah, the alien just murdered those assholes who were killing me.
By the way, are you crouching right now?
Yes.
Or like, is that just
I'm crouching.
Oh, okay.
You make less noise when you crouch. So, obviously I'm crouching as much as humanly possible. Because there's an alien out there, and I don't want to be killed like these lovely people were.
I was about to say, that's a pretty smart move, considering the alien just jumped right in front of you and didn't notice you at all.
Yeah, I'm on easy mode because medium was too hard for me.
Oh, did you change the difficulty?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I changed it.
Sure it's on stacking up.
I changed it in the middle of the scene where I was dying like 100 times in a row.
Oh, like from last stream.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. What the fuck?
You're blind. Why are you like this?
I don't know, man. Don't judge me. I just am.
I do judge you.
Fair enough.
There's only thing you know you're white if you say fair enough.
Every non-white person who says fair enough are automatically white.
Yep, that's how it works.
That's the logic that we're talking about here.
100% logical.
100%, dude. That makes so much sense. But yeah, like, it's funny because, I don't know, like, fair enough, it's just been always a thing that I've said, but I've never realized how much I say it, and it's only recently when people have been calling me out on it, and I've been getting more and more self-conscious of when I'm about to say it, but I still say it anyway, because...
Because you're a basic bitch. Ah! I'm dead.
Oh shit, I just saw a fucking alien.
I love that.
I love how your reaction is... fuck, I fucked it up.
Yes, you did.
I'm fucking up my words right now, man. What the fuck is happening to me? I was on a roll just a couple of minutes ago.
You know who the real role is? Critical Role.
I roll critical 20. My dungeon master kills your
Okay, so like, story time is that, you remember, when I went to, Comic-Con once, as, I invited, Xavier, or rather Josh, to go with me, because I was generous, and then we went to Critical Role, because Critical Role was there then, even though I have never listened to Critical Role or watched the stream in my life.
Huh.
Yeah.
How'd you find it?
It was a panel, and they were all just talking at the front, and I was like, I have no idea what you're referencing or what these in-jokes are that these people are asking questions about, but like, I'm sitting down, and I've been walking around all day, so like, it could be worse. And that was also the same day that, if you've seen the Couch Potatoes, that was the same day that Josh went with me to meet Claudia Christian, and she tried to sell us the Gamer Cookbook.
Yeah, I saw that. Wow, that was great. I never knew it. You never told me that.
Yeah, that was last year at Comic-Con. It was fun times.
I remember... yeah, go ahead.
It was interesting, because, because I'm a volunteer at Comic-Con. So what I did is that Josh technically wasn't supposed to be there. But what happened was that I went in on Friday, and on Friday they gave me my 3-day pass for working last year. But then on Sunday I checked in again, and they gave me another 3-day pass. So I texted Josh and said like, "Hey, if you want to come down, I got an extra 3-day pass for you," and then he did. So nice. Yeah. Ah!
Do I have to wait like 30 seconds to find out what that was?
No, you don't.
Oh, there it is. How did you get a... what was it called? You said like it was a thing that you help at Comic-Con?
So I volunteer at Comic-Con because the nice thing about Denver Comic-Con is that Denver Comic-Con is a non-profit, unlike San Diego Comic-Con and some other big ones. So what it is that it's run by this charity called Pop Culture Con. So every year they raise money to for literacy programs. So I just get to they let you volunteer there. So I volunteered there, and then they give you rewards for it. And because they don't get enough shifts on Sunday evening, like the last shift when like everything's running down, they give you extra rewards for doing that, including a 3-day pass for the next year. So I do that every year to get free entry.
Wow, good on you, man. That honestly sounds really fucking amazing.
It
I
is.
never knew that was a thing.
It's really cool. It's a unique thing for Comic-Con, for Denver Comic-Con versus other Comic-Cons, which was honestly part of the thing that makes it worthwhile going, because I like to volunteer and just be there for the... I just like to be there for that element of it, to just volunteer and help people, and, you know, it gives you something to do. It makes it more rewarding when you're there, honestly.
Yeah, I get that. I remember last year when I went to basically the Australian equivalent of Comic-Con. It's
What do you call it?
Supernova.
Oh, yeah?
We call it Supernova.
Nerd.
That's when I met Donnie... What was his name? Donnie Cates and Humberto Ramos.
Mm-hmm.
I met those two over there. Got a bunch of comics signed and everything.
Nerd, fucking
It was
nerd.
really fun for a couple of minutes. But like, after a while I found myself just wandering around, not doing anything. Because by that, like, after the first 15 minutes I'd already seen everything.
Yeah, same.
So, yeah, I get where you're coming from with the whole, like...
It gives you something to do if you volunteer, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Gives you something to do.
And it makes you feel like you've earned it, so it's more rewarding. That you're, like, helping other people and being productive rather than simply just nerd shit. Because, honestly, at some point, it gets a little bit stale. Although I will say, my favorite year of Denver Comic-Con was when Pride weekend, you know, Gay Pride had happened on the same weekend as Comic-Con. So, like, you would, like, walk into the street, and then you would see people, you know, with the rainbow flags and the Pride flags rocking out of Comic-Con. And it's like, and there's obviously a lot of crossover between those two demographics. So it was a lot of fun seeing not one but two different types of colorful people in colorful outfits. You got to see the furries and the people with pride flags and walking together hand in hand.
It was great. But yeah, no, like that sounds really cool. Like getting the two people to sort of merge together into one big crowd.
It's
were
pretty
the numbers
neat.
over there, like on that specific day, were the number of attendants like were they around the same amount, or were they?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
That's fair. But yeah, I really want to go to like an American Comic Con one day. Hopefully after this shit with the coronavirus is taken care of. Because I've been talking to I've spoken to Xavier about it a while ago, and he's been hyping it up. So I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to see how the two different Comic Cons compare.
Mm-hmm.
Like American versus Australian.
Yeah, the other one you should see is there's like Comic Con that I like, but there's also a different one that I like, which is there's another one in Star Trek in Colorado that I like called Starfest. I haven't gone there in a few years because my schedule just hasn't lined up with it. But what Starfest is cool is that it's a Comic Con specifically designed for nerds.
Yeah.
So, not nerds. I'm sorry. I mean sci-fi. And like,
Yeah, no,
you know me. I'm a big sci-fi geek. So it was pretty cool to see. Like, it's pretty fun to see like just like Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica and all those people in one room instead of, you know, focusing on like the other stuff.
Yeah, like you feel more.
It's more specific.
More part of the crowd, yes. Yeah.
And like, one thing that I do have as a complaint about like Comic-Con is that like, okay, so actually Denver Comic-Con, they renamed themselves Denver Pop Culture Con because because they reflect that like nerd culture is more than just comic books, but like Comic-Con and that whole thing have really just taken over. They've taken over like nerd culture and dominates it, and like everything else is kind of secondary to that. And I'm like, but I like other things too. So like, what about those things?
Yeah, it makes it more inclusive.
Mm-hmm. And like the people who run Denver Comic Con are really, really like diverse. So like, you can talk to them. I've met them because I worked for them, and they're really committed to that sort of like diversity.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people who are Muslim who work on the committee for Denver Comic Con, for example. They're very committed to making it for everybody, and I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a good message to spread around, I guess.
Yeah. I'm kind of mixed on the name changing because Comic-Con is so recognizable, and I'm like, why screw with it if it works? But on the same time, I get where they're coming from.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm a fan of the change, actually, simply because of that. Like, it makes it sound a lot more inclusive than just having it for the people who are a fan of comic books. It's like, if you're into other stuff like Star Trek and a bunch of other shit,
all the other shit that doesn't matter. We're not mentioning anything else because other things don't matter.
Yeah, but at the same time,
Lord of the Rings fans get wrecked.
Comic-Con has drifted away from just being about comics. And I don't know how accurate that is, but like I keep getting this feeling that I don't know, like people go to Comic-Con.
Never left the others.
Sorry, the stuff that the Comic-Con conventions, like the stuff that they run, it's not just comics anymore. Like they have a bunch of TV shows happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Star Trek. Correct me if I'm wrong again, but I'm fairly certain they had a bunch of Star Trek stuff.
Well, Star Trek was the original convention circuit. Like before, there were Marvel comic book conventions. Before there were anything else, there was Star Trek conventions. Yeah, Star Trek was the original convention circuit.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah. Star Trek fans walked so everybody else could run.
For real, man.
A lot of people don't remember that, but that's the way it happened. Ah! Alien.
Thanks for hopping in, man.
See you later, friendo. We very much appreciated your company.
We haven't read chat in ages. Let me scroll up. See
Ah! I keep dying in this level. It's very frustrating.
What, talking about Skip Westcott?
Yes, that too.
Oh. More talks about Skip Westcott. Oh, here's an interesting one. Would you guys ever stream Doom?
I don't have Doom. I don't have Doom.
Stream Doom, David?
I might. I don't have it, so I'd have to buy it. And that would be a bit of a thing. So, like, if I were willing to spend money, I might make it. But, like, right now, probably not, but maybe eventually. Because I don't know if you guys in the stream realize this, but I'm just streaming whatever shit I had.
Yeah. And I would say it's working out for you, honestly. Like, these streams have been really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and besides, I don't know, I'm just not really willing to spend a lot of money on games. But one thing that I could do, since I've done it before, I bought the... there was that... they released it a little bit ago. There was that bundle on itch.io for
Yeah.
for the racial justice bundle, all those weird games. I bought that. So maybe I was thinking maybe at some point we could just play some random shit from that.
Yes, dude. Is the thing still going on? The bundle?
No, I think it ended recently.
Aw. I was gonna
But you
suggest
could
I could
check.
link it in the description or something, or put it in chat so that people can check it out. Because my friend recently told me about it, and I immediately went on that shit.
Yeah.
I will say though, little nitpick. I wish there was Steam codes, so I can get them on Steam. But instead, they were just like, you know, just the games being downloaded.
itch.io downloads.
But I mean, I don't really care about that because like the whole point of that was to raise money for the whole racial justice thing.
It's a nitpick.
Yeah. So I'm glad my money went for a good cause.
What is a good cause, anyways? What are... Let's think about this metaphysically. What are good causes? Now, first, what is a cause? Is it Aristotle's efficient cause, material cause, or the final cause? Now, these are the important questions one needs to ask of oneself. Would you not agree? We need to think about our Aristotelian hylomorphic causality when it comes to these things.
I really want to be obnoxious right now and just stop you and be like, English, please? Like every motherfucker does in every fucking movie. But I won't do that.
Good to know.
Talk to us, bro. What are you doing?
Talk.
Go quiet. I want...
I'm trying to avoid the alien. There's a bunch of humans here, and they're probably gonna try and kill me. So I'm like running away from them.
Why are they killing you?
Because society, man. Because we live in a society.
Goddamn society. Simple question. Do you like comics physical or digital? I like them physical.
Yeah, I'm the same.
You don't read comics, do you, David?
I'm more of like I actually read like real books with real text, but I tend to prefer them in print.
Okay. Guess you got your
We live in a society where aliens are oppressed. Really makes you think, doesn't it?
It really does. Dude, you sound so tired.
We'll make it through this, I promise.
I feel like you've lost your energy throughout the stream. You've been streaming for like... How long have you been streaming? How long? Hold on. For like 3 hours almost? 2 hours? 2.5?
Every noise I hear freaks me out. Where the hell does that thing come from?
I see you drinking in the fucking face cavity in the stream.
What now? Maybe we should just forget it.
Did you there? I can't hear you, bro.
Force sensitive. I think you might have said that we were
Force sensitive.
force sensitive.
Everyone who doesn't like Star Trek is force sensitive.
This joke is gonna torment me until I'm dead.
It's a shame that you're not force sensitive. I feel like Xavier does this joke way better than we do.
It's ironic because you came up with the joke. You should be able to do it better than he did.
Xavier and I came up with the joke, man. Give Xavier some credit. He doesn't get enough.
No!
He's got a fucking YouTube channel. Or a fucking successful career.
How dare he be successful? That's what I say. How dare he?
So what exactly do you have to do in this level to progress?
So I'm going to find a trauma kit for my friend, who is the one upstairs who stubbed her toe.
Ah. Fair enough.
Yeah, and once I do that, I will be able to progress. And then, you know, I'm gonna go and Ripley is gonna eat a sandwich after that.
Okay.
Because she's
Is she
hungry.
in the game, by the way?
Yes, this is Ripley's daughter. So that's why I call her Ripley, because it's Ripley is the last name. So I cleverly misled you.
I thought like Ripley from the movies in the game, some shit.
No. She is still lost. She's still in hibernation.
I've got the meds.
Do you guys ever hate yourselves for not enjoying stuff? I don't know, just a random question like that. No? You can't really force yourself to like something, man. You like what you like, and you don't like what you don't like.
That's what she said.
The popular consensus is this thing is bad. Doesn't mean you have to feel the same way. So, yeah, don't feel bad about life and stuff.
That's what she said, you know?
Yeah. She goes up to you and she's like, if you don't, you know, you don't force yourself to like stuff, man.
Ooh.
I don't know where I was going with that joke.
I mean, if you did know where you were going with that joke, I would be worried.
And that's how I am with most jokes. That's why they fucking fail all the time. That's why they flop.
That's not the only thing that flopped. The other thing that flopped is my new video about Star Trek, which you all should watch. I'm so sorry, but like nobody watched that, and it's a little bit disappointing because that's a good video.
Watched that? Guys, I'm disappointed.
Guys,
Put a lot of work into that, man. Go check it out. If you've already checked it out, give it another watch. If you've already done that, then do it again.
Yeah, exactly. Like, set up a computer bot. Set up a computer bot to keep watching.
That's right.
It's not cheating if you think about it.
Learn how to program in C#. And
C# is not the only thing you need to program.
what else would you need to program?
A+.
Jesus. Took me a second.
Or B-. I don't know.
What's your favorite genre of fiction? Mine are fantasy, sci-fi, and dramas.
I'm a sci-fi fan. Sci-fi was probably my first genre that I fell in love with. I'm also a big fantasy fan. So fantasy fan. Yes, exactly.
I also like sci-fi and drama.
I also do enjoy an occasional murder mystery. When I was a kid, I was also a big fan of Sherlock Holmes, and I loved the radio shows. So like that's some good shit right there too.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I haven't given it much thought, but I certainly do like sci-fi.
That's the only way through. Ripley, this is a public hospital. There has to be an evacuation procedure.
You're awfully silent right now. What could you be talking about?
Well, I gotta go do something real quick. I'll be right back.
I've been abandoned. I feel betrayed. Why is anybody gonna hate this man in the butt? Oh yes, I killed him in the butt. Like a Chuck Tingle novel, and he just disappeared. Oh wait, he's inside the... Oh no. Alien man. I absolutely love...
Dude, he's inside that.
He's inside the vending machine. Ah! Fuck.
Fucking super water.
Died yet again. Tell you what, I have had enough of science fiction, so let us come up with our backup plan.
Yeah.
So we will continue the stream. We're just gonna load up another game, so you'll have to wait a second to see what we're gonna be playing from now on.
You went against the plan. You said you were gonna tell him we'll be back. Stop it there. Give him like a 15-second break, and then come back to it.
I know.
You didn't stick to the script.
What is this script, anyways? I never read this script.
That's not my fault. I sent it to you.
So, it's not your fault, it's your fault. So, we're going to continue the stream in a few short moments with something completely different, and I hope you all enjoy it.
Night.
Oh my god, this is so terrible.
I wonder what we're going to play.
Can you guys see this?
Give me a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Nope. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, apparently, there is sound, but there is no visuals.
Okay, we're gonna have to try this again. Let's see, let's try the alternative. Ooh, I have an even better idea. And this is a better idea because... Oh crap, I haven't installed it. I'm gonna try an even better idea that even Scrubs doesn't know about. So you're gonna be very surprised in a very short time when this comes up.
We're not doing the thing that we discussed?
Yeah, it's gonna be something completely different.
Oh shit. I'm in the same boat as chat right now.
So you're just gonna have to wait about 60 seconds for it to download, and then we get to play it. This is gonna be good. And yes, it's gonna be better than cool math games.
Oh no.
And it's not Half-Life either. Although that's a good option too. We might bring that back in the future. Might. Once we finish Alien Isolation, we could bring back Half-Life 2 or Half-Life. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet because I'm too intelligent for that sort of thing.
Half-Life 2 for the win.
Why are you this obsessed with that game?
Because it's a fucking masterpiece, cunt. Why are you so obsessed with all this Star Trek?
Because fun story. When I was a kid, I didn't watch any Disney movies. I was not exposed to any of normal kids' entertainment. Instead, I just had a bunch of Star Trek. So, like, I watched Star Trek instead of, like, normal stuff to watch.
Wow.
So it should be loading up right now. So you should be able to figure out what entertainment I'm going to be watching and playing.
The black screen. Oh, no audio. By the way, I turned on the audio for a second and heard myself. And I sound so fucking distant. You might want to turn me up on your Discord.
Sure, I can do that. Are you telling me nobody can see this right now?
No, it's...
What's wrong with this?
Are you streaming like a specific window?
Yeah, I'm streaming whatever window is in maximum.
Well, let me open up OBS to see what you're looking at.
I think they can get what this is.
Okay, I haven't used OBS in a while, what the fuck?
Come on, hopefully this is it. Okay, I was fiddling with the settings, and I got to the same setting that you did. Pick specific window, not maximum. I got it.
Ah, okay.
Come on. Come on, why is this not working?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if you had actually seen it, then we would have been playing Garfield Kart.
Why'd you spoil it? You could have, like, fixed it up and then, Hey, Vid.
Listen, I'm so sorry, but it's just the way these things go, my friend.
It is what it is.
It be what it be, and what it be, it be.
What the?
I'm
just fix the window.
Why?
Fix the screen.
You really want to play Garfield fucking Kart?
Maybe I do. What's it to you?
Fine, let's see if we can get this to work.
Fixing it?
I don't know what else to do. Any specific window?
Okay, in your OBS, can you see, like, the game in the window?
No. It's not working. I don't know why.
You cut out so bad right there.
Why is life doing this to me? I don't know.
Cutting out.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, John. I'm so sorry, John.
Do it for John Connor. Come on. No. Why are you running?
Well, we should. What if Arnold Schwarzenegger was like an anime girl?
What's this?
That would be.
What's the thing that an anime girl would say?
I don't know, man. Oh yes, we got it. We got the alternative.
Oh,
which is.
Actually, when they cry.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Uwu.
Oh. Nani?
Nani? Okay, so full disclosure for this game, I got this because a friend of mine likes to play pranks on me. So, we're gonna play this now. I'm so sorry, but it's the only thing that we can do.
It's the only way.
It's the only way. Higurashi when they cry how. Notice me senpai. So my roommate prank gifted me these visual novels a couple of times. So we're gonna do these. We're gonna do these because I wanted to enter. These are the things I do to entertain you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Cheers, cunt. Fucking appreciate it, eh?
Woo.
Woo, cunt.
I'm so sorry, everyone, but we must do this. We need to do this to entertain you.
Yeah, sorry for having the Australian in the stream, but we have to do this.
Yeah, we don't like Australians here either.
No, we don't. Fuck Australians, dude. Honestly.
Honestly.
Australians more like a
Australians.
Fucking waste of space. Am I right?
Who needs them anyways?
Who the fuck needs Australians? What the fuck even are Australians?
I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Even at this very moment, I trust her. But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. It was as if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly, sobbing voice. And those tears making a mess of my face. That mechanical, repetitious sound finally still. Oh no! Only the cry of the cicadas remained, annoyingly loud, and yet I felt as if I could still hear her voice.
But that's not possible. She is no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. She never cried.
Jesus, dog.
Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there were none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why this pain? My eyes getting moist. Why was this happening? I wanted to believe I hadn't been split apart. That's enough, right? Yeah, Jacques, this sure is something. Aiden Rodriguez says, this is where the fun begins. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Does this mean that I'm about to become evil? Is that what you're saying? I'm not even paying
Yes.
attention to what the text is right now because I don't care.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, guys, that Garfield Kart couldn't work out.
I'm really, really sad right now.
You know, I'm surprised. You know, I realized two things happened at the same time that I think aren't a coincidence. Let me tell you what they are. The stream didn't die, and Xavier isn't here.
Oh, God. You saying what I think you're saying?
Yes, I am. I'm saying that Xavier is a really smart and talented person, and you should subscribe to him.
That bastard!
Ah! I love how it's synced up with the weird audio that I'm not reading right now. Hey, chat, would you be interested? Because I got it because I got it because I have Amazon Prime Games. Would you guys be interested in a playthrough of the visual novel Dream Daddy?
Oh, Jesus. Why
Would
is that
you?
a thing, man? What the fuck?
It's a daddy dating simulator.
Please don't.
You have all these daddies, and you get to decide which ones to date.
Don't ever utter that string of words ever again.
Oh, yes, daddy. Let's go on a date, daddy. Are you actually reading this this stuff, or do you even care?
Is it safe?
Safe what?
Is it safe from you know what?
Tell you what. You know what? Since we're in random hours, I'm gonna see if Dream Daddy's gonna work, just to torture you.
Oh God.
You're gonna have to choose which daddy to date.
Oh no.
Yes.
Don't do this to me.
Yes.
You're evil, you fucking fiend.
Where are the anime titties? No, these are the anime dads, which is even better.
Don't ever say that. Seriously, fucking don't. That I'm over. Okay, to clarify, I'm overreacting for comedic purpose. But why would you have the word "daddy" in the title of a video game?
You need to just listen to the audio. Turn it on for a second. I just wanted it's the Game Grumps creation. See you later, Golden Cat Man. Yes. See you later, Golden Cat Man. Good to see ya.
See you later, man.
So, zzz, zzz, zzz. Dad.
Wow.
Zzz. Dad, wake up. So do I wake up, pretend to be dead, or 5 more minutes?
Pretend to be dead.
Okay. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me.
Jesus.
Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving, man, because it's leaving soon. I finally opened my eyes.
It's making me feel so unsettled.
Up. Just wait until you meet the daddies.
Oh, I don't want to.
Aiden Rodriguez says, "Is this the DILF game?" Yes, it is. And I'm torturing Scrubs, William, my good friend, with the DILF game.
This is how he repays my friendship, guys.
Yes.
Please, send help. Help me.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, so we need to come up with our dad. So what color of skin?
Please.
Okay, Cyborg Diego is heading out. Thank you for joining us. We loved having you. We will see you next week. We may be streaming again soon. We'll see you there. So should I have like a dad bod dad, or like a skinny twink dad, or like a more muscular dad?
Can we not play this game?
Yes. But that's not gonna happen.
Fuck. I don't know, man.
Muscular, fat, or skinny? Do we need a twink, a bear, or a guy who has muscles?
You know what? It's your stream.
No, I'm making you decide. You have to choose.
He's torturing me.
I'm making you decide. We will not move forward.
Fine. Fine. What are the options again?
More muscular, more dad bod sort of fat, or thin?
More thin.
Okay. Hairy or hairless? Less or more?
Hairless, I guess?
Okay. What color skin do you want?
Can you rephrase that, please?
What color of skin do you want?
I'll let you choose that, okay? Okay, here's what we do. You ask me to choose something, and I choose it, but then you'd have to choose the other thing, right? And so we'd alternate.
Okay, I'm choosing this color of skin. Look at it.
Oh my god. What's Xavier's skin color?
What? Okay.
Let's make him into Xavier right now.
Yes! Xavier!
Let's make Xavier!
Yes! Let's cosplay Xavier. Okay, that's a good idea. Hair. I already found the hair. That's perfect. See? We got the hair.
Oh my god, he actually looks like him!
Eyes. Okay, what kind of eyes does Xavier have?
I feel like he has those eyes. But okay. Before you do that though, put on some glasses on the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just for like easy comparison.
Fair enough.
Oh no, dude, don't give him the fucking crackhead eyes. Okay. I feel like Xavier's glasses are the second one. Oh, never mind. Okay.
It's looking
okay,
more
go
like
back
him.
to the eyes that we started with. Oh no.
The dots?
Yeah, the dots.
Okay. Decent choice.
I don't know. Does that look like him?
It's starting.
I feel so. Xavier, if you're watching this, man, I am so sorry.
Okay.
I said that as a joke. I didn't think it'd actually go.
We're getting there.
I am so sorry, Xavier. That's not what Xavier looks like. What are you doing?
Um,
Dude, you're making him look not Xavier.
Okay, tell me how it looks more like Xavier. Tell me what I need to change.
The mouth looks okay. That's good, I guess.
Or like this?
Hold on, give me like 30 seconds. There's a delay.
Jock says I didn't have to play this. Of course I didn't.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
No, the one before that. The one with like the sort of W looking shape.
Oh, okay. You got the W shape.
Looking shape on the mouse. Yes.
On the mouse.
Yes, this one.
Okay. So then we will okay.
What do we do now, ja?
Will do we give him any facial hair or no?
Do we give him what? Facial hair?
None of them are good enough, so we're gonna make him clean shaving.
Yeah,
he doesn't have any piercings. Let's see. This is a pretty.
I feel like Xavier's always clean shaven anyway.
He's less clean shaven than you might think, but okay, I'm gonna go with this outfit, the red shirt.
That looks like Xavier. What the?
Yes. Yes.
Hold on, let me take a screenshot. I want to put this up on Twitter. Oh my god!
Yes.
What have we done?
Yes, this is beautiful.
What have we done?
Okay, so what do we name him? Okay, so it's Godzilla.
Xavier Mendoza.
No, it's Godzilla Mendoza, like that. Two separate words.
Alright.
We are now cosplaying as Xavier in a daddy dating simulator.
I'm gonna tweet and just be like, I am so sorry.
Oh, this is art. This is beautiful. Immediately as I say art, Jacques552 says this is awful. I'm so sorry, but it's only gonna get worse from here.
Mr. Blandman says, alright, I've been gone for 30 minutes. What am I looking at right now? Man, you and me have the exact fucking reaction.
This is beautiful. Godzilla. I got most of it done, I think. Listen, this is better than my last...
I love the idea that they call him Godzilla. Like, actually call him Godzilla.
Listen, this is not nearly as bad as the last time I played through this game, where I gave my character white hair and a white beard, and I called him Fuckable Santa.
Oh no!
So everybody just called him Fuckable.
Why would you do that?
Because I am chaos incarnate.
I do.
Sing it.
It feels so weird seeing him in his video game. This isn't right.
Okay, so this is Xavier's daughter right here, Amanda, and this is her baby photos. And of course his mother, because his mother is Anna. Her mother is Anna.
That actually low-key looks like Anna, just a little bit.
It's Hannah. Or Amanda.
Oh.
This is sacrilegious.
Make this? Dude, I don't know.
Listen, Scrubs, you need to put the Godzilla screen cap on our group chat, just so everybody else can see what Godzilla looks like as a dad.
Dude, yes!
Oh.
So these are all her horsey face. It's a single dad, and we're all reminiscing about the past. Why did the Game Grumps make this? Because the Game Grumps are chaotic good.
They're chaotic evil!
They're chaotic good! And you'll learn to like it one day. When you have taste.
I have taste.
Why though? No, you don't. You don't have taste. I have taste for making you exposed to this art.
Do you see Josh's?
We're all. Oh, look! There's Anna right there.
Just him laughing.
It's beautiful. He's gonna. Jacques says this looks like a mobile game. Yeah, fair enough. But I mean,
that's because mobile games are like that.
I mean, it's a visual novel. It's pretty simple. You know.
Oh my god! Why is this a thing? Who the fuck in the right mind decides, hey, you know what I'll do? You know what's a good idea? Making a game.
Okay, so I think
to customize.
I think the entire making of this game was just a joke based upon a dad joke. And
my mind is still trying to process this.
This is so beautiful. It's like that Kevin Smith movie Tusk, where they like pitched a fake parody of Saw, where they turn a man into a walrus, and like
they turn a man into an actual Saw.
Yeah, but instead of like doing it as an ironically, they tried to do it seriously.
Xavier says, "What even is that? Like, is this a game?" Oh my god. David, he's explaining it to him right now.
Memories and stuff to break. So he's like moving to like a new house. So, I'm moving to a new house.
Guys, the title's still Alien Isolation, but please don't change it for new viewers.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, you come in expecting to watch some Alien Isolation, and then this comes up.
I mean, like, at this point in the stream, we've been going for 3 hours plus, so, like, you know... So, all these people are just having cutesy dialogue that we're not paying attention to.
Alright, can you read out the dialogue? Like, I'm having a hard time understanding what's happening.
So they're moving out. So, Amanda, what's item number 1 in the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mowed and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Yeah! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all the karate to upping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to let's see. Do we need to unpack? Do I need to get some coffee? Or do I need to see all the dogs in the park? What do I do? I need to know. William, tell me, where are you? Why are you so silent?
I muted for a bit because I was eating.
Tell me, do I need to go to the dog park? Do I need some coffee or do we unpack?
What would Xavier do?
Xavier has 2 dogs, so we're going to the dog park.
Alright. Man, I feel like Xavier's gonna be really fucking pissed off at us because he sounds really aggravated in the chat.
I mean, he's just being aggravating for us.
He's typing in all caps into stream.
If you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to that park around the corner. So we're going to the dog park now. Amanda and I begin a stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue dreams through the air. Godzilla, this place is nice. Amanda, too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? He's a government operative. We're on to you, baby! We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make it over when... Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face.
Woof! Message back saying, that's amazing, I approve.
A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, waggling its tail. Hello, dog! Orf, orf! He runs in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, that is the cutest dog.
Could have killed all of us!
Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Woof, woof! Do you have tomorrow's lottery numbers? Bork! Got it. You definitely could have caught that. A guy... Oh, look, here's our first daddy. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands and not your face. Well, okay, I'll do it. I'll catch it with my teeth next time.
Frisbees are traditionally caught with your legs, not your hands.
I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Godzilla, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi, your dog's cool. Old Maxwell so loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me she has the reading comprehensions of a high schooler. How old is she? 10! She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa! My natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no! It's happening! Now we're having a little mini game where you have to brag about each other to the parents. It's like a Pokemon parody.
Oh my god, it literally is! Amanda, I choose you!
Amanda got a photography award!
This is so fucking bizarre, what the fuck? Dude, read out everything.
Okay, so I'm attacking with her spelling bee card, but she loses the last one. Now Amanda hosts a computer chess team, so I'm losing 10 points. I've lost a lot so I can brag again. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Brian, Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How is that even possible? It's extra powerful. You use 20 HP. I can brag again. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Brian, oh really? I'm actually talking to Daisy teachers about having her skip a grade. Nope. Now I lose even more horsepower. Oh no. I'm actually, I'm dead. He got us beat. His dad, he can brag about his daughter more than I can brag about mine. So, I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood? We just moved in. Do you guys live around here? Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. Oh, what a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and slightly better landscapes. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? Oh, what a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Real nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye! Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe she had a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad. Let's never speak of blah 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 again. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a little bit more, enjoying the fine day. So do I unpack, take a nap, or go to the coffee shop? Tell me what to do, Scrubs.
What would Xavier do?
Tell me what Xavier would do!
Okay. He would probably go unpack because he's a responsible man.
Okay, we are unpacking. We should head home. I'm gonna need 4 hours minimum to figure out how to build my new bed, and I'd like to not sleep on the floor tonight.
But I also complimented him. That's friendship right there.
What a good friend! I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pack, and I get some actually good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello! A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door. Here's another daddy. Look at that, daddy. Brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello! Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next door neighbor. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Godzilla. That's what my name is. I saw the moving man and I thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted to let me know that she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers.
Oh.
But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips.
I thought I was going somewhere else entirely.
We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Wow! Cookies, huh?
That's not even chocolate chips.
So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come! And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. I'm giving Xavier a southern accent because I feel like it. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try and chase more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I mean, don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again? Oh, yeah, okay. Was the missus around? No, not anymore. She died. So that means Anna's dead. That's dark. Oh no, this is so terrible. I didn't think about what playing as my best friend would entail. If Anna ever watches this, you're not dead. I don't believe this. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh no, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable.
Joseph Josh.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Man, we've lost so many viewers just by playing this game.
I'm so sorry.
It went from 10 all the way to 4.
This is not DILF Josh, because Joseph is, like, I mean, Josh is not blonde.
He's not even white either.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry with...
What you doing, bro?
What you doing,
Stop
bro?
talking. What you doing, bro?
What you doing, bro? Bro?
Hey, bro. Bro, what are you doing, bro? Stop talking, bro. Bro.
There is a dad in this game that is basically just a bro.
Oh my god, I would have loved to voice him, but I can't because of the fucking delay.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, turn my Discord up a little bit, because I'm still a little bit muffled.
That happens no matter
Muffled
what.
sounding.
We're going to the coffee shop to drink cafefe. This is the Coffee Spoon, and it is a very convenient walking distance of our home. So why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could make my own coffee and not make awkward contact with anyone else? Because I'm a loner, and I don't like talking with other people. And social interaction is awkward, and I'm afraid to meet new people. Oh look, this is another daddy.
Hey.
Matt! Hey guys, welcome to the Coffee Spoon. How's it going? What's with the name? It's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. I suppose it's now a good idea because, like, the business is still running. People ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I talk about it. And man, we're running right now, and I really can't stop. So what'll it be?
Well, why are these voice deep as fuck?
Scan the chalkboard.
I have a really deep fucking voice.
Okay, so question. Should I get a Godspeed You black coffee, iced Tegan and Sarah, or a chai Antwoord?
Oh, hey, Anna!
Hey, Anna! Welcome! We're playing Dream Daddy as... Okay. Anna says chai Antwoord. We're getting the chai Antwoord then. And Matt says... Spicy. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun, yo. Die Antwoord is a South African hip rap group. They're pretty well known for their evocative imagery and hyper-stylized music videos. Their music is as catchy as it is disturbing. I'm doing the thing again, but coming right up. And for you, I will have a macchiato de Marco, por favor. Coming right up. Do you want it in pequeño, medio, or Biggie Smalls? Medio. ¿Qué es Biggie Smalls? Largo o
call.
Pequeño? Huh?
Join the call in the other
Oh yes, this is. Oh yeah, let's. Oh no. Hey!
How's it going?
How's it going?
How's it going, dudes?
Also, Anna's in the chat now.
The party have arrived. They've arrived all over your face.
So we need to answer the question of which daddy.
I don't remember this part of Alien Isolation. This looks weird.
This is the top secret, double secret, even harder mode. So the full story.
You have to romance the alien's dad.
Yes. So the full story, Xavier, is that I got stuck on a certain level of Alien Isolation and thought it would be good to wrap up, but I thought, let's play something completely different as a joke.
What the fuck?
So Xavier, who is Amanda is Xavier and Anna's daughter, okay? That's who she is. Amanda is Xavier and Anna's daughter.
Okay. Our little half Filipino, half ginger kid.
Yeah, and Anna is dead. So you are now a single dad.
No!
And you're arriving on and you're moving into a neighborhood that's entirely composed of single dads, and you get to decide which one to date.
So I'm a single dad that's dating other single dads?
Yes.
Why are you gay?
Didn't the Game Grumps make this game?
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, they did! And that's why it is beautiful.
Interesting.
I'm so sorry for everybody, but this is art, okay? This is art.
I'm so sorry for suggesting this, Xavier, but David was like, "What should we make the guy look like?" And I'm like, "Fuck if I know, man. I don't like this." And then he's like, "Just pick something." And I'm like, "Make him look like Xavier, damn it!" And then he actually did.
Do you get to see my character again? I want to see him again.
Yes.
He pops up in.
So there he is in the
dialogue
corner,
boxes, and you get to see him every now and then.
You get to see him when he's doing the dialogue box.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
You get to see.
We had Godzilla.
We had to give you the. Your character's name is Godzilla. First name, last name Mendoza. Hey.
Perfect.
Scott was cool once.
I knew what that skin color should be, and I got really uncomfortable. And I'm like, just make him look like Xavier. Fucking hell.
Make him really just sheet white, just as pale as possible.
This is the palest option.
Fuck your multiracial heritage. You just came out pale for no reason, Xavier.
I don't know why I'm doing this even. This is... Why? So would you date this daddy?
Please don't ever say that. Don't ever say that.
Wow. I'm not even sure how to respond to that.
Would you date this daddy?
I wouldn't either.
Do you want to date this daddy? He owns a coffee shop, he likes music, and he is full of dad puns.
I'm not, honestly, I'm not that into dad puns.
You're not?
No. I know it's surprising, like, it doesn't really catch me.
What is wrong with you?
What are the other options? What other single dads live in this neighborhood?
You get to meet him later. We just have to skip through all this dialogue that I'm not reading.
This is fucking amazing. He was originally gonna play a Garfield game, like a Garfield racing game, but that didn't work. And before we started the stream, he pitched the idea to me that like at the midpoint during the stream, we would just stop playing the game, like make it look like we're taking a break, turn the screen off for a second, which would give us time to change the game. And when we come back, we would be playing a completely different game, but we would be pretending as if we were playing that the entire time, just to fuck with the audiences. And one of the games, he suggested 2 games. It was this one or another one. And I'm like, that sounds amazing. But he changed the plan at the very last second, and he went to do Garfield, which didn't work out. So he was like, "Fuck it, let's just play."
Oh look, here's the other dad. Here's
the Garfield game.
It's called Garfield Kart. Okay, so here's the other
Garfield Kart.
Yes. So this is.
I'm not even sure how to process that.
Okay. So this is the next daddy who is your college roommate, and he's the bro daddy. So he's like,
He's the young bro dad.
yeah, he's like, Craig,
Yo,
bro,
my name is Chad.
bro,
I like to surf.
it's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Well,
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his
he does
act. Are
have
you
a
kidding?
particular feature about him that
And it's
Anyway.
the chat.
What's that feature about him?
there's like a certain type of commonality between this character and my usual type. Just, I don't want to go. It's just with eye scars like fucking Commander Shepard or whatever.
Amanda, this is my roommate Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby.
Her name is Amanda Hug and Kiss Mendoza.
Exactly. Oh, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think we're about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrists and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you
David, you have to do that
babysitting?
laugh every time you speak with Craig.
Nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like one minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangers, and the next minute we're fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California, and just relocated the business to Maple Bay. No kidding!
Is that how you think I sound?
No, that's the dude, bro. That's the dude.
You have
That's
to,
the bro.
You have to end his sentences with like one of those like
Bruh.
boy laughs.
Bruh. No kidding! Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing? I mean Ashley. Ashley is her name. She actually still goes by Smashley. And we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
I'm about to say Smashley.
It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins.
Look
It's
at
all
that depressed
complicated.
look in his face. He just squinted off to the side. Divorce.
Twins? You have 3 kids?
Divorce.
And love something, bro, right? Keg Stand Craig is a father of 3. Keg Stand Craig? Yeah, it was my college nickname.
You did a good job of making me in this game, because that even looks like a shirt I'd wear.
I contributed heavily.
It was the only red shirt, okay? I know you have a thing for red.
I feel like William would actually try to capture my appearance, and then David would just make this ugly hodgepodge of glasses and red hair.
He was gonna.
Guy with a big just a disgustingly huge nose and gauges and piercings, and he's like, yeah, he's
he
into
was
that
going
stuff, whatever.
to. He was gonna
I
make your
gotta
lips
say, I'm
really
disappointed that you
fucking puffy.
forgot my tattoos. You should have put tattoos.
Listen, I'm gonna put on a red shirt just to celebrate that I'm cosplaying as you, okay? 1 second.
You should
By the
put
way-
on a red shirt every time a dad shows up.
By the way, this is he's laid on one shirt already on top of the shirt that he was wearing at first.
Why? What happened?
He was playing Alien Isolation and he just put a shirt on because he lost. And
I like the idea he loads up the game and then just goes, well, might as well get it out of the way early, and then puts a new shirt on already before it even gets killed, because he's just
That's more
so
or less
sure.
what happened. That's more or less what happened.
He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's a thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg, right? He was very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog, and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along, for resistance training. You jog daily? I jog.
You don't want to
yearly.
give the baby fucking. You don't want to shake the baby from running too much.
On
Careful.
January 21st, when I promised myself I'm going
Put
to
a
jog
helmet
daily
on.
for the rest of the year, but I give up after 30 minutes to walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Haha, I don't know. Come on, it'll be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like in the good old days. Alright, sure, sounds great. Great, let's get going soon. Better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, put back his earbuds, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. Once I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote,
Okay, there we
go. Basically a smoothie, bro. Yeah. I mean, technically he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I have plenty of time to reflect how old I feel later. So this is Amanda Hug and Kiss, right?
Amanda Hug and Kiss Mendoza.
Why Hug and Kiss? Tell me about that.
Yeah, what's the story behind
that? You've never heard Amanda Hug and Kiss? Like that prank call bit?
No.
No.
So you prank call someone and you go, hey, I'm looking for a hug and kiss, first name Amanda, and then the person on the other phone, like at a busy place, goes, I need Amanda Hug and Kiss. Like a man to hug and kiss. All right, you guys are frauds. You guys are hacks.
I get it. It's just.
I'm just not smiling.
It's not funny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny when Bart Simpson does it.
Even Bart Simpson has to grow up, okay?
Even Bart Simpson is now a dad.
We should do a Bart Simpson dad playthrough of this game sometime.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. Please.
Oh no, this is so.
Why are you David?
Why am I David? I don't know. It was a mistake. It's so like, So okay, so your daughter Xavier is going to be photography major in an art school in college.
Oh, okay. If you want to throw away your education.
The guy doing fucking arts at university, or the closest thing to
it. Joke!
That's
the joke.
That's the joke.
You got me. Fuck you.
Okay, so like for the audience members,
I had my soda when you said that.
Okay, so she didn't get into this art school, which means I don't have to pay tuition for it.
Nice burp, bro.
You missed the good part.
Did I miss, like, was there some kind of just, like, really explicit sex scene that I just somehow didn't catch?
Yeah, you missed the sex scene between...
Yeah, it happened in, like, a frame.
You missed the sex scene between Ripley's daughter and the penis alien.
Yeah. Wait, what?
The giant, scary sex alien monster?
Yeah!
The giant, scary
I mean, we're all... I mean, you know, I don't judge what other women are into.
If you're into giant, scary penis aliens, then that's fine.
That's fine. That's absolutely...
It's 2020. We need to start being more open-minded. People want to fuck giant, scary space alien cannibal monsters, then who are we to judge?
And if you want
to say what's right and what's wrong,
and if you want to date one of these daddies,
completely
like,
disgusting.
We can judge you. It's okay to judge you based on which dad you want to date, though.
Ew, you want to date that one and not this one?
You're a murderer. You're a criminal.
Why are you gay?
That's the whole premise of this game. Is dating other single dads. Oh look, it's a dive bar. So I'm gonna go and get a drink at the dive bar.
Let's fucking dive, gang.
Let's dive right into the bar. Let's just jump right into it.
I'm getting a beer, and I'm watching the game, because that's what other heterosexuals do.
Do you believe that I'm straight yet? I am watching the beer with my fellow friend.
Oh look, it's a middle-aged woman. I can flirt with her. Hey, sailor. Hello.
Can
Good
you
to
date
see...
that single dad?
No, she's not a dad. She's just a mom. Also, you can date her husband.
Yeah, can't you see?
You can date her husband and break up her marriage.
Sounds like fun.
I don't want to do that.
Mephisto, is that you?
That's shitty. I'm not about that life.
Hey.
But like, she's like has like a really shitty marriage with her husband. It's falling apart anyway.
Oh, in that case.
Yeah, that makes it okay then.
That makes it, yeah.
So this is like a so she's like a cougar who also flirts with any single guy in sight while she's also married. So.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? All right, maybe we'll see how the husband turns out, because that there I think is already setting off some alarms.
Well, look, it's another one of the daddies.
Whoa, that guy is cool.
He's edgy.
Look at his fucking jacket, bro. His V-neck is so low, so you can see the hairs on his chest, so you know he's a man's man.
You're making me so uncomfortable. Why?
God, he looks like Oscar Isaac.
Why? Why did you do this to me?
What's happening?
You're meeting this guy who's drinking whiskey at the bar, and his name is Robert. You must be new here. Muriel hit on you? Yeah.
Robert De Niro, is that you?
Here's his Robert De Niro right here.
Robert De Niro in his 20s?
Yes. And
like,
that's
he
Neil?
looks like Robert De Niro from like from around his eyes, like his eyes and his eyebrows.
So, do you want whiskey or beer?
Can I just take a water? If you're role-playing as me, then neither is an option.
Shots fired. I don't like him. He doesn't like alcohol. So I don't think you're gonna like this guy because So do I compliment his leather jacket?
That's a turn on.
So do I compliment his leather jacket, his good looks, or his hand tattoo? His tattoo, because you like tattoos, right?
Yeah, tattoos are neat. I got a few of them.
It's a reminder.
I got 2 on one arm, and I got 2 on the other. I got a few.
No, you don't.
No, I'm role playing you.
So he's gonna go and powder his nose.
Is that what I sound like?
No.
I got 2 on one arm.
For a second.
I got 2 on the other.
So now we're walking home with him.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a couple of tattoos, you know?
I love how you got it secure for a second.
So Jacques said, imagine an alien.
I was hoping you would say yes, it would be funny, and then you like didn't take the bait.
So like Jacques said, imagine an alien dating simulator.
Don't play yourself, okay?
Well, do you play as the alien, or do you play as a human dating the alien, or do you play as a human trying to date multiple aliens?
You can choose.
Can a predator be in it? My mind is spinning with possibilities.
The Predator is the antagonist of the game.
He's trying to break up your happy relationship with your xenomorph friend.
What?
Sure, let's go with that.
He invited us into his apartment. Do we say yes or no?
No. I mean, we could go in and like platonically.
No. It's way more than platonic. He's already kissing you.
Oh, okay, all right then. Nah, I'm not the hook type. Let's take it a little slower there, Robert. Sorry, Bobby, but yeah. Wow.
Wow. You've already been tried to be seduced.
Mr. Robert, are you trying to seduce me? He's like got the stockings on his legs, and he's like,
"What gives you that idea?"
I don't know why I decided to do this, and I don't know where we're going with this, but it's very weird.
Oh, I know where we're going with this, and I don't like it. I never did.
Where are we going with this? Tell me right now.
I think you know. You don't need me to spell it out.
Spell it out!
No.
Spell it out! Coward.
Fuck you, I'm not. I won't.
Don't let your dreams be memes, bro.
Don't let your memes be
what
dreams,
your heart
bro.
tells you.
Dude. Thinking that, like, this is actual pep talk from, like, a bro dude.
Some guy's trying to help like, psych you up for, like, a big, important job interview.
Like, you're feeling really sad, you're feeling a bit depressed, you know? This bro dude comes up to you, he's like, yo, bro, I know that life can be tough, but you gotta remember, don't let your memes be dreams.
I want that friend. He sounds radical.
Hey.
So now we're going to the gym with our old friend from college.
Yeah, alright,
Yo,
let's go with
bring
that
it.
guy.
That means a
God.
lot.
Hey.
Dude, this motherfucker looks like he owns the gym. Like he's actually bought it, and, like, it's his property.
I mean, he is a...
All of the workout equipment is his. He uses all of it.
At the same
Look at
time.
him. He's fucking shredded. This
He
guy,
uses them at the same time. That's why there's no one in the gym.
this immaculate, just man patty. Just want to just like grate cheese on those abs. They're so cut.
No, he grates his abs on cheese. So he's running and he can't do this.
Eating great cheese.
Hey.
I'm really concerned for you. Not gonna lie.
He's running faster
No,
than he
he's
should.
Too shredded.
You try to keep up with the shredded man, and then you fall off the treadmill and ran into the wall. Dude, bro, are you okay?
My mom did that once. We
I'm
got
fantastic.
a treadmill at my house, and my mom turned it up to like the highest setting and started going on it. And she was like, I was like, you know, you're gonna fall off of that, right? And she's like, no, I'm not gonna. Oh! The timing's so perfect. She falls off. It's like a super bad rug burn and like.
Oh, so now you're cosplaying as your.
As soon as she falls down, the first thing she does is just start laughing, and she knew that like that was a comedy, but that felt like it was from a movie.
You don't have to push yourself like that, bruh. Always know your limits, bruh. Well, I think I might call our adventure here.
I just want to impress you.
He wants to. You want to impress the shredded bro? It's protein shake, bro.
That's why I was running so fast.
He wants me to drink it, boy. I take a small
let
sip.
the beast go, because if it gets out,
Good for
I
you.
can keep stopping it.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro.
Bruh, why you gotta act like that, dude?
I gotta act like that,
I
bro.
just want to be loved. I miss my wife,
gay,
Craig. I miss my wife.
I miss my wife, Karen. She left me and took the kids.
I miss my wife who was called
She
Craig.
took all the kids except the shitty one because she didn't want that one.
I wake up every night and I scream, Karen,
She took all the cool kids.
come back. I miss the kids.
So now
Nothing
I'm
happens, Craig.
okay. So now I'm
Nothing
meeting.
happens at all.
So now I'm meeting hot teacher dad.
Oh yeah, let's see how this guy.
You gotta speak as him in a British accent.
Whoa, who's the fuck?
He
is
looks
this?
like a Brit.
All right, now wait. Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole classroom explodes in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings all of the students
Oh, I wanted to hear what he
immediately
was gonna
leave
say about that.
and make for a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me inside. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
Yes.
Both, you know. Budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on?
Oh, no.
Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but
Guess
I
I
just
just beat her ass so she'll start doing her homework. more, huh?
exactly. I just wanted to
It's
ask,
not allowed.
is everything
It's
okay
not
at
allowed.
home? See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. That's my Xavier voice. Anytime.
Oh, that's not what I sound. No!
What do you sound
I
like?
sounded like that for 3 weeks. I got that surgery to fix my nasal passages.
Explain to me how you need to sound. Explain it to me.
William, you didn't know that prior to the last month, I always used to sound like this when I talked? Remember when I sounded like
didn't
this?
notice. I never
Yeah,
noticed.
every time we were on a call, I just spunk like this. Hey, Jacques asks, "Is there a gamer dad in this game?" That's an important question. Is there a gamer dad?
Yeah, the first dad that we encountered.
Oh, I
We
must
played
have missed that
Pokemon with
one.
him and everything.
Oh,
You could ask David; he was there. Yeah, we used our children as Pokemon to fight it out.
He was there. He was queer. Get used to it.
Yes.
I'm suddenly questioning my life choices.
I could just see him in the.
I want to
face
go
cam.
home and rethink my life.
All it took. I love my ability to just make David just completely give up. All I have to do is just say like one specific sentence sometimes, and his entire morale just collapses.
Hey, Hugo! Yes?
That's why he invited me to his birthday party.
You
not
ever
you.
catch that, right? Yes. Yes, they did. I'm gonna make you sound
time you
nasally for the
say
entire
it,
rest of the
he
game!
knows.
It's revenge!
Oh, woo! I see the hearts coming out of his back.
Ooh, what's this? Notices bulge. Yeah. You are.
You are.
Yeah, notices bulge.
X3.
Hey, should I go? Hey, should I? Xavier, I need input. Do I make something at home for my daughter, or do I take her to the mall food court?
Let's go to the mall. It's good to get out of the house.
Okay. I mean, that's a pretty Xavier
Make
move.
sure to wear your masks, kids.
Make sure to wear your masks, kids. Jacques is heading out. We'll see you later,
Mine has
Jacques.
a Resident Evil umbrella special mask. I also have one with Spider-Man on it because I'm a fucking 10-year-old.
I'm good. I'm a good thing that
Yeah,
you
so
put.
anyway.
Listen,
The nice thing about like having your love life pretty much on lock is that you just don't have you just don't have to worry about impressing anyone anymore when you go out in public. So I'll just like walk outside with my fucking embarrassing Spider-Man face mask and look like a small child that's like way too tall and like just, I don't have to care anymore. It's like I only need to impress one person. I'll dress as embarrassingly as I want. I'll wear the 10 different Deadpool items of clothing. I'll wear the Deadpool shoes with the Deadpool hat. I don't care.
Sounds like you've already become a dad. I mean, this is perfect because you've already become a dad.
I mean, I feel like a depressed suburban dad.
So we're not at the mall.
I'm always taking care of you kids.
And we're not wearing a face mask.
Damn it.
So she said. So you say, let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Better. That's my impression of what you sound like.
Why is hell considered a bad word?
Because
like,
Christian...
this is supposed to be a joke or a parody of it, but I'm genuinely curious.
Because hell is force sensitive.
Force sensitive.
That joke stopped being funny, William.
I was just gonna say, why did Xavier go quiet? And then
You are no longer funny, Xavier.
I'm just gonna hold my mic for the rest of the stream and make you all really uncomfortable. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin.
It will make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive.
We order a giant pile of chips.
Why'd you say it like that? Why'd you say it like that? It made me uncomfortable.
Unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
These are bad. These are very bad.
But also strangely delicious.
We have to eat through the pain.
We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me?
Sigh. Which meme?
Can you explain
All memes.
Dad, it's complicated.
Yeah, okay, so first of all, it's me.
Memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people use it.
It's not even that, it's May.
So it's the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse is that movies and TV shows will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based in how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it goes up. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up?
Dad, please.
Yo, what up, broski? It's been a while, home dog. What you been up to, bro?
How you doing, man?
What you up to, dog?
So we're going to the goth store, and we're in.
That's just how William talks. That's his Australian accent.
That's my Australian. Yeah, that's my Australian aura coming out.
Oh look, here's another daddy. It's the goth daddy.
Whoa, yeah.
You gotta speak as him in a very like.
Sold for $300.
You gotta speak as him in a very like raspy, dry, and like uninterested tone. Okay.
Listen. When I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage.
Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon.
Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying.
I am the manager, Karen!
Walter White saying I am the danger, but Karen.
Well, it would seem that I've outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep.
I am the manager.
Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post.
Whatever, dude. So I'm gonna buy a shirt for my daughter so she can wear it.
Buy fucking a black metal t-shirt. It's gotta have like, buy our corn t-shirt.
I am the corn.
David, that
real
voice sounds like a constipated goth daddy, says Anna.
Well, I'm glad you guys are having a good time. Just completely destroying my public image through this game by making me sound like a nasally voiced weirdo.
That's David, okay? All I had to do with the whole thing is pitching your looks. That's my only contribution.
I think I do have to get going, so you guys keep going with this and let me know how it goes afterwards. All right?
Oh, boo-hoo.
I love you, gang. Thank you for doing this horribly embarrassing, crazy thing.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know, but you have fun.
See ya.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks for dropping in.
What a fucking cunt, eh?
Indeed. I'm sorry if I'm doing nothing. I'm just contemplating my misery right now.
Aw. You want to talk about it, buddy?
No.
Oh, that...
Okay, so tell you what, we're going to a neighborhood barbecue, so we get to meet all the DILFs, and then we decide which one we want to do, and then we quit the game. How does that sound?
That sounds good. Okay.
Oh look, it's Joseph. It's a blonde daddy who is a pastor at a church. But you get to date him anyway because those are his kids.
Why are you gay? Oh look, it's his bratty kid.
And look, it's his unfaithful wife.
They look like a white family. That's all I'll say.
They are a white family.
Yeah, but... yeah. Never mind.
Okay, so that's Joseph. He's the pastor daddy. And we're gonna go and meet other daddies here. So, let's see.
Wait, her name was Mary?
Yeah. So there's the barista daddy.
Mary and that's a little bit on the nose, isn't it?
Here's the Robert De Niro daddy. Here's the competitive Pokemon daddy. Here's the goth daddy. Here's Amanda Teacher daddy. And then there's the Craig daddy. So, who should we date? Who should Xavier date? That's the more important question.
Can you date the wife?
No.
Burger time.
Okay, fucking burger time it is.
I can see you in the face cam. It took you a while to get that.
All of the daddies are making puns. Anyway, I think that's enough for this week. So, with all the daddies in charge, let us wrap up the things. So goodbye. We will see you next week.
See you later, guys.
Where we will be playing more Alien Isolation. I promise.
Half-Life 2. Oh.
No Half-Life 2.